Hello, everybody. It's Retro Nerd Girl, and I'm broadcasting live from the International Science Fiction Space Station. I hope everyone is good today. Um, we are going to have a bit of fun today watching one of my favorite movies. Just a great movie to just chill out and relax to. Galaxy Quest, 1999. Just a good time film. I actually saw this one in the theater. I was like, "What is this?" And there it was, like this really amazing, funny, inspiring film that I absolutely adore. And yeah, it's it's just one of those movies. We are gonna get into comments right now. It's really cool. Um, we got the first comment up, which is William Blake Hall, who says, "Hey, gang, my afternoon is insanely busy between Zoom meeting, a home care visit, and this all happening at once. Plus, I have no copy, but I hope to get to stop by. Oh, yes, I hope you do get to stop by. I will have a visual aid that will help me out for anybody who doesn't have a copy, because I know that right now everything is subscription based. So if you have a subscription for something, it'll show you're more likely to get it. But if it sometimes it doesn't. So I did have someone in the back chat there for a minute, but he popped out. So we may have a guest. I hope we do. Um, well, we have Kimberly Ann Hart in the chat. How are you, Kimberly? I hope you're doing well. Left quite a few comments. One from Sigourney Weaver's character, whoever wrote the script should perish. Yes. And the Outcast Creative is here and says, a film absolutely everyone should own. I hope everyone has owned, but I understand that sometimes it's not easy to carry everything or have everything. Um, but this is definitely one I too want a physical copy of. I don't have it within my selection, but I hope I'll get one of these days. Well, it's on the list. It's on the list, but I do have a digital copy, um, is what I'll be watching today. Uh, he also says that one of my first Blu-ray purchases. It was one of his first Blu-ray purchases. I know, like I know that was one of those things where it was like one of the few movies I did see by myself. Um, and I just went to the theater and I went to see the movie and I had such a blast. Um, and Kimberly says I'm here early. Bonzo Kilborn is in the house. Says Retro Nerd Girl, greetings, Mother Retro. Oh, thank you. And everyone's saying hi to everyone. DJ Play Nice is here. Hello, DJ Play Nice. And Charles is in the house. How are you, Charles? And Keith E is here. Oh my goodness, you're here. Okay. This is Hoover temporarily in control. Okay. I did not, yes, I didn't know you were going to be here so early. But yes, I hope you had fun today. Oh, look who's here. It's Sunbret. Hi, Sunbret. How are you? This is my sweet retro girl, Galaxy Hugs. Oh, Galaxy Hugs. Ooh, that sounds like a cool song. Guys, yes, I've been into making music, and it has just been a blast. It's like some of the best music I've heard um, in a very long time. And let's see, I never dreamt I could make my own music. Well, I used to songwrite a little bit, so that helps a little bit. But it was one of those secret talents that you just didn't share with a lot of people. Bonzo says, Retro Girl, where do we send gifts? Oh, wow. Okay. Well, in my description, if you open it up, you'll see a whole bunch of information in there, and there's a PO box in there. So if you want to send me something, you can definitely send it through that. Um, yeah. And anti-derivative Jill is here. Hello. Yes, guys, I'm gonna be over on Anti-Derivative Jill's channel. I believe it is um uh the 30th of August. Yeah, and it looks like I have another thing going on that day as well. So well, I'll let everybody know close to that time period. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I'm hanging out with Anti-Derivative Jill, and whenever you can, go over to her channel. She has some really great topics, and she's just an all around this wonderful person. So hang out with her when you don't get the chance to hang out with me. And Sempra says, "Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet." She was telling Bonzo that about my PO box, and Tales of Gore is here and says, "This is such a cool channel." People are sleeping on it. Oh, you're so kind. Yeah, I'm not in a rush to get a whole bunch of subscribers. I know that's like the thing of a YouTuber, get more subscribers and more views. But I'm like, I do want those things, but I just want them in the right time. I do want the right people to follow you that like your stuff. So that's what I'm really into. So thank you so much, Tales of Gore, and thank you for those kind words and wishes for the channel. And let's see. Yes, and guys, yes, it's August 30th that I will be at Anti-Derivative Chills channel, and it will be a live stream. We're going to be looking at a movie, The Good Burger, which I'm not that familiar with, but by the time I see them, by the time I get there, I'll be very familiar with the movie. So that will be a lot of fun for me to dip my toes into a different genre of interesting movies, a pop culture music movie as well. So let's see. Oh, and Kimberly, Jill, awesome, awesome, awesome. Um, and who else? And Tales of Gore says, remember to like and engage. It helps with the algo. Thank you so much. You're so very sweet. That is so true. It does help when people see things and they give a like. That really helps the algorithm, um, decide, hey, we want to get this channel out there to more people. And that's so cool. Oh, let's see. Oh, thank you so much, Teacher Rosa. Thank you. You're amazing. Thank you. You're amazing. That's our conversation to each other. We're like, you're amazing. No, you're amazing. And Bonzo Gilborn says, Retro Nerd Girl, do you have a Blu-ray? I am saving up for one, so I will be getting one. I just saving up for the Blu-ray because I do have a couple of Blu-rays here that I would like to see, and I'm saving up for that. They are kind of a little bit on the expensive side, but I do want to get them. Um, oh, you're just so sweet, Kimberly. Thank you so much. And Joseph McKay, you're so sweet. Oh, just to let everybody know, I have a special guest in the back chat. And my guest, please hold on for one moment. I'm almost finished with things. Joseph McKay has just gifted 10 Retro Nerd Girl memberships for the channel. Thank you so much. This is wonderful. Let's see who are getting it. I've got my my auxiliary computer over here will let me know. I've got DJ Plain Nice as one of the people who got a gifted membership. So DJ Plain Nice, you got a membership for a full month. And Mama Bear Art Doll got one. Jay Padring got one. Oh, William Blake Hall got one too. John Nathan got one. Let's see. Lorena Creole got one. Let's see. Damaj and I got one. Artemis got one. Sierra got one. Winter Soldier got one. This is wonderful. Thank you so much, Joseph Begay. You are a gem. And let's see if I can. I've been so technologically challenged today. So let me see if I can give you an appropriate thank you. Oh, how about a classic? How about this one? All right. Now, before I want to bring on the guest for today. We kind of haven't seen this guy in a long time, so I miss him terribly. Hello.
Hello, I'm here to represent Alan Rickman.
Oh, excellent.
Never give up, never surrender.
That's awesome. How are you? This is Lance from the Outcast Creative visiting me today. This is the day after your birthday, right?
Yeah. Thank you for remembering.
Happy birthday. Yes, I I didn't know until you sent me.
I think it's the 20th today, isn't it?
Yeah, today's the 20th.
Yeah, it's 2 days after. So
Oh, 2 days after. Okay.
2 days after and 7 days before the wrong date that I celebrated for about 20 years.
Okay.
Or
Oh,
30 years.
oh, wow. Oh,
My dad
wow.
called out the wrong day from the paperwork.
Oh,
So
no.
mother, so I celebrated it on the wrong day for a long time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a funny story, but,
Ooh.
it's
You,
alright.
like,
It's all
laid us
good.
you laid us with a heavy one right away, right
No,
away.
no, it's no, 'cause I wanted to celebrate it on the day I was adopted because, my birth date is in January, and as a kid, I realized that was far too close to Christmas because it meant I didn't get
Oh.
sufficient Christmas present outage, and, also all the toy stores were always sold out of everything from Christmas, so having a birthday in January was proper rubbish. So,
Oh.
I realized I was adopted at quite an early age, about 8 or 9, so I called out to my mum, "I wanna celebrate it on the day I was adopted," and my dad
Aw.
was on his desk, on his bureau where all the paperwork was kept. So
Mhm.
she called out to him and said, "What? When was Lance adopted?" And Dad goes through the paperwork and calls out 28th of July. But I found it 3 years ago, and it's actually the eight. I found the paperwork, and the 2 is actually a 1, and he just misread.
Oh.
He misread it. You see,
Oh, wow.
so it's quite a funny story, really.
It is cute. It's a cute
So
story. It's
yeah.
very touching. You have an amazing life. Um, you
Apparently so.
do. You do have an
No,
amazing life.
it's not. It's never been boring. That's definitely true.
Yeah, you do. Like, and it's like full of like love and yeah, I just love that. That's such a sweet
Well,
story.
steering the
Um,
Lance Titanic ship back on course. I absolutely love this movie.
mm, isn't it wonderful? Yeah.
I'm so glad you invited me on because I've missed a few people doing Galaxy Quest streams, and I've always wanted to be on one.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Okay.
I mean,
Wish granted.
'cause I saw it. I mean, we can get into it whenever appropriate, but I saw it under very good circumstances on the
Mhm.
opening night at the best cinema in London, at the
Ooh.
same cinema where the premiere was at. And I'd met Alan Rickman briefly, not around that time. It was before that actually.
Okay.
But I kind of didn't know much about the movie going in.
Mhm.
I just sort of heard it was kind of a rip on people being in a Star Trek like series, and then I
Yes.
saw Alan Rickman was on the poster, and I was like, oh, I'm all in, you know. But
Yes.
it's so good. It's definitely in my top 20 movies of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
It's so good. It really is. It is on my top 20 as well. Maybe it gets a big fat 9 for me as far as like rating. I
Oh,
rate it pretty high.
yeah, I mean, I'd give it a 9 or maybe even I mean, I need to not give it a 10. I've got to say, okay, what's it missing,
Mhm,
or
mhm, mhm.
what does it do wrong? And
Yes.
I'm hard pushed to think of anything. Even the effects hold up pretty well. So because it's not,
Some of it does. Some of it doesn't,
yeah,
but it's
there's
still
it's a
really
combination of model work and CGI, I think, if I
yeah.
remember right.
Yeah, it
Um,
is. It is actually, and it doesn't look bad at all. And a lot of the, them being able to pull that off actually helps to make it last as long as it has.
yeah,
Just want to continue a little bit on with the chat, just
yeah,
really
do.
quick. Just wanted to bring you on so that way people could
I'll be
know
quiet.
that you're here. And and Joseph also reminds us that the gifted memberships only last 30 days from the day and will expire unless renewed. So yes, have fun, go through the archives, enjoy all of the things that's there. I try to do something every week, but there are occasions when I skip. But at the same time, if you're liking what you're seeing and you want more, just definitely sign up for it yourself after the 30 days. And oh, Stumpret said Retro watched your review of Mad World, the first movie I ever remember seeing in a at theater. Oh, that is so cool.
I saw you saw that. When I saw that on your channel, I was so pleased because I kept meaning to tell you to watch that film,
Yeah,
and
you
I
guys.
and I'd watched it not that long ago, and it's one of those movies that I saw as a kid on a Sunday afternoon. It seemed to go on forever, and I think it was on ITV, so it had a lot of commercials. But I've got the DVD of it now, and I absolutely adore that movie. And it's a template for a lot of later films that would come, like Cannonball Run and those kinds of things.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's
Uh,
such a good film with so many good moments.
oh, it was insane,
Yeah,
and it was a great way at that point in time to bring in from a lot of the older comedy routines
yeah,
that were like started off kicked off Hollywood and basically like kind of handed off the baton to a few almost, I wouldn't say quite younger, but a little bit younger, or present day comedians of that time. It was really sort of like cool because everybody's in that thing.
yeah. I think that was the first time they brought everyone together
Yeah.
from those genres for a movie. I don't think there's an earlier film that did that, and if there is, I've missed it.
Yeah, I don't think so. They did so as far as like entertainment and stuff, but not for like a comedy,
Yeah,
which was really great. A lot of physical performances and a lot of stunts, a lot of wild things going on. And Charles says, by Grabthar's hammer with the sons of Warban, you
it
shall
shall
be
be avenged.
avenged. And Bonzo says, "Oi, happy birthday, geezer."
That's a British terminology there. All right,
Yes.
geezer. Yeah, so that's where it comes from. Uh,
Oh boy.
Thank you for that, Bonzo. Much appreciated. I'm 52 years older. And I feel it as well. Ooh.
And he says Lance actually has Dick Clark disease. He never appears to be getting older. Ah.
Oh, bless you. That's very kind, Keith. Um,
And anti-derivative Jill says, "Happy birth week! You're having such an awesome celebration of life." Yes, and and also says, "I love this movie so much. It's so good. It really is. It's really fantastic."
yeah, me
And
too.
Kimberly says, "By Odin's beard, I say, nay, you shall be vanquished."
And then he says, "Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do
Yes.
that."
And the look on the guy's face was like, okay.
Rickman had such a blast playing this part.
Well, there's news that I read somewhere that he doesn't like sci-fi movies, or it thinks that they're like hokey, and this was the opportunity to kind of lampoon them a little bit.
Yeah, that,
And
that, that that's true of him. Um, yeah, he was not he's very into his Shakespeare and
mhm.
stuff.
Yeah, he mentions the movie, just like I love the fact that there's a mirroring a little bit. And Joseph Begay says, "My birthday is next week too, but I can't have a birthday cake anymore because it's too much of a fire hazard nowadays." Oh, wow.
Really? You don't have to light candles on it. You can just have the cake.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, forget about the candles anymore. But I thought it was ingenious when they started making those candles with the birth date already. It like you'd only have to light two candles because they it would only it would actually say the number, instead of you having to light every single cake with those. It works until you're about 10, and then then that's too much. And Bonzo Kilborn says, "Retro Nerd Girl and Chat, have a great stream. Gotta fly." Oh, well, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate you. And let's see.
What speed?
Yes, warp speed into the cosmos. Let's see. And I'm gonna Lee Anthony Daniels is here. Says hello to panel and everyone in on the chat. Thank you, Lee Anthony Daniels. Um, And oh yes, Lee Anthony Daniels says, I subscribed to this channel last week. Thank you. Wow, 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 wow. So wonderful. All right, so guys, let's get into it. So we're gonna quickly just go over um, the movie ever so briefly. Um,
I've got to find the means of playing it because my DVD is an American region 1, and my Xbox won't play it.
oh, okay.
It's kind of annoying. I was gonna put it on the big TV in the background, but I'll figure out something. Don't worry.
Okay. We're a little bit before that. We're not gonna quite
I've
get there yet.
got a bit of
Um,
time to find a solution, right?
yes. So bear with me, everybody. I'm just I have a lot of things called up, but there's some things you can't call up because you have too many things open.
This guy popped onto my channel the other night. This Lee Anthony Davis.
Oh, wonderful.
We keep joking that he's really C3PO in
Oh.
in disguise. Lee Anthony Daniels, we call him.
Well, yeah, but please don't chase away my my subscribers.
Oh no, he's lovely. He's awesome. He's awesome.
Don't chase away my people.
He came and hung out with me at like sort of silly o'clock in the morning, and I was like, "You must be in America," and he was like, "No, I'm in the UK." I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
cool."
cool.
Fellow insomniac.
All
Brilliant. Really nice guy. Really lovely guy.
right. So, cool. I'm so glad that we have that in common. Okay, so Lee, you've got to complete the cycle. You've got to subscribe to Anti-Derivative Jill too, because she's amazing. And if you like our stuff, you're gonna like hers. And okay, so Galaxy Quest, 1999. It's PG rated. It's in only an hour and 42 minutes, so that's not too long. Director is Dean Parasut, and the writers David Howard and Robert Gordon. And it stars Tim Allen playing Jason Nesbitt and Sigourney Weaver playing Gwen DeMarco, the gorgeous Gwen DeMarco. Alan Rickman playing Sir Alexander Dane, Tony Shalhoub playing Fred Kwan, Sam Rockwell playing Guy Fleegman. He's so funny in this. And Daryl Mitchell playing Tommy Weber. Now, one really striking, there's a lot of incredible performances in this movie. One of the most incredible performances for me was the character of Saris, the big bad guy. Now they
Yeah.
made him a little bit hokey on purpose, and so some people may say, "Oh, it's a hokey kind of thing." They did that on purpose because of the nature the of this movie and what it was supposed to do. But it was
Did you know
played
who
by
he's named after? Do you know
no,
about that?
no,
He's named after a film critic who took a dig at the director and the team on a different movie. So
okay.
they decided to call the name the villain Saris after, I think it's Michael Saris, the film critic.
Oh boy.
No, sorry, Andrew Saris, the film critic. Yeah, and
Oh.
and he said, "Well, that's okay as long as they spelled my name right. I'm okay with it."
Well, yeah, a lot of critics for some reason when this kind of happens, they take it in stride. It's very interesting. Well, the actor playing Saris is Robin Sachs, and he's just like one of those character actors that they always put in makeup. He was like on Babylon 5, on Star Trek, some other like shows. He was on Buffy as well, but he was without makeup on Buffy, the Vampire Slayer TV show. And yes, just loved his performance under all that makeup, and he just did a fantastic job at playing the bad guy. Enrico Colantoni, I'm not sure if I said his name correctly, but he plays Mathazar, and uh, they said that his performance in the audition is exactly what they were looking for the Thermians to
Right.
do. So for the rest of the cast, they had them actually copy his style, his
Right.
movements and everything.
He's amazing in this, actually.
Oh, yes, he's
Um,
fantastic.
him and the lady, who,
Yes,
plays, like, the
Missy
alien love interest, if I can call it that. Yeah,
yes, Missy Pyle.
yeah,
Um,
Misty Pyle, she's amazing in it as well. The 2 of them they've just got
oh,
it spot on.
they do, and it's really interesting because I had a friend that used to work with her,
Oh, yeah,
on in, Kate like, in doing catering,
right.
and, we have, Patrick Breen playing Quellic, the Thermian that gets attached to Alan Rickman's character.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got, Jed Reese also playing one of the Thermians. They're all 4 of those Thermians together are just really incredible. The
Yeah,
only one that I haven't mentioned yet is, Rainn Wilson or Wilson Rainn Wilson? Yeah, Rainn Wilson, who was, the 4th Thermian. And, also this is the debut for Justin Long, playing Brandon, who did a fantastic job, um, portraying that geek, that nerd that loves the franchise so very much and is like kind of, in awe of the characters and the actors and that kind of, um
yeah, it's, he's got great story, and some of the best, funniest moments actually in the
yes, 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 and you can identify with it even, just as being a fan of something, and knowing also fandom, because there's lots of people who know, like, little, like, nerdy things about the fandom and also and, that's all they do, like, they just spend all their time learning about fandoms.
he's retro nerd guy,
Yeah, yeah, pretty
which is
much.
which is nice.
Um, and, there's some other people in this, but, I think we really nailed everybody. Corbin Bleu is actually in this, and a lot of people, um, if you knew about a lot of the High School Musical. If you were familiar with High School Musical, he is one of the stars of that, and he plays a very young Tommy Weber in this. So that was really cool. So I think that is my summation of the movie.
Did you
I,
mention Tony Shelob?
I thought I did. Tony Shalhoub. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry, am I mispronouncing it? Tony Shalhoub, because this was he's got that big TV show, hasn't he? Monk, I
Hmm.
think it's called.
Hmm.
I'd never seen Monk, so this was the first time I'd ever seen him in anything,
Mm.
and I was so blown away by
Yes.
his
Yes.
kind of spaced out performance. Like, someone who's led a life and kind of isn't quite with it, which is a reflection of a fallen star that's ended up on hard times. Brilliant. I just think he's amazing in it. So funny.
Oh, yes, he's just fantastic. Oh, I better catch up with the chat. You guys have been talking. Let's see. Oh, Taylor Swift, greater than Disney and Star Wars and MCU and Doctor Who is here and as popcorn and retro TV and movies. Thank you so much for being here. Good to see you, Matt G. And let's see. Yes, Matt G. Yes, and, Jessica Gay says, "This movie is very special to me because it was one of the first movies I saw after meeting my soulmate." Oh, but I avoided it for a while because it was too painful after she passed away. Oh my
Oh, well, you
oh,
gotta remember the happy times, man. That's all you can focus on with where that's concerned. Gotta gotta,
absolutely.
gotta cherish those memories. At least you have those
Oh.
memories.
Yeah, yeah, and thank you for being with us today. Yeah, to hang out with us, to enjoy this, and create new memories with this movie. This is really interesting because sometimes in movies they hold. the secrets of our past, you know? I that's one of the reasons why I just love, uh, the movies that really touch us and make us feel good. Um,
Oh, that remind me to tell you about my new book actually, because that's exactly what it's about, what you just said. Maybe we
oh,
can mention that later.
sure,
I don't
sure.
wanna take us down a
Absolutely. And Stumpfred says, I'm watching Lorena's video from last year with Retro. Yes, because we did watch it last year. And so
Oh,
I
yeah?
was like, always wanted to do it on this channel. So I gave it enough time a year. So that
I
way
think that might have been one of the ones I saw actually, because I know
you
I'd
did
Right, yeah, I probably commented it.
awesome.
Well, I know I saw it. I've seen this at least on 3 people's channels, and I'm always like, "Oh, yeah, I just got so much to say about
Yay.
this film. I wanna be on there."
Yeah,
So,
so guys, if you want more of the movie, definitely, or more talk of the movie after we're done, go ahead and check that out because that was fun times too. I think I'm not sure if it was just me and Lorena or if RM was with us too. And Lee has said yes, I subscribe to Anti-Derivative Jill's channel, yes, and in return, she subscribed to my channel. Thanks, Anti-Derivative Jill. That is so sweet. Oh, that's wonderful. And thank you so much, Ray Paul's Picks. Great stream, great stream. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Ray. This is wonderful. Okay, I have a thank you for you. Um, here we can find it. Here we go. I love that ping at the end. Oh, Pleasant Valley Picker is here. Hello. It says a great film, isn't it? It's so good. It says one of those films that's pretty much perfect. Yeah, it is almost perfect. It really is. Um, and Anti-Derivative Jill says that Monk was so fun. Oh, and Keith says retro. There was a super chat. Oh yes, thank you, thank you. You keep me on track, Keithy. Thank you so very much. And Lee says, "Hello, panel. What do you think?" Oh, hold on one second. Yes, I got attacked, guys. It was
what happened there?
brutal.
What happened there?
I had an allergy attack.
Oh
Um,
god, okay.
yeah, it was like it was just stopped me from speaking.
You can just get me to fill in with trivia when that happens if you want.
Oh, sure. No, yes. And well, we're gonna have you fill in with trivia anyway. Uh,
Oh, okay.
and Lee says, hello, panel. Where do you think Galaxy Quest lays in the science fiction genre? In other words, do you think it holds up well? Oh, I think it does. I definitely don't see it mixing with other movies, though. It's definitely its own thing, and I really would have loved a way of them recreating the original series in the 70s that they, uh, those original hokey shows that were silly. I wanted to see those. I was like, "Yeah, I wanna see those shows." Um, and let's see, and Anti-Derivative Jill says Galaxy Quest is in my top 10 sci-fi movies, so I would
Yeah.
say it holds up, and then some. Yeah, it's so like, it should be on my top 10 or 20. Um, there's some, just some a couple other ones that movies that I really, like, absolutely love for weird reasons. Um, but yeah, it's really that good. It's really that good. Um, and Keith is reminding me to get the banner up. Yes, thank you. And Kimberly says those darn allergies. I feel the same way, Roger Nerd Girl. Yes, they're just terrible. And Brett says my mom had just died when I saw this. Oh no. Right before 9/11, I cried and laughed through the whole thing. Oh no. I mean, oh, well, that I was kinda it's kinda nice that it helped you to get through that time. And I think too, movies like this, that's what they kind of are like your therapy, you know?
Wow.
Um, and, and they kinda help you through. Movies and music. I'm tapping into music again, and it is really like it's doing something wild to me that I really love. And Kimberly says, "I took an allergy pill." Oh, cool. Yes, I wish I could take those. I can't take those. Okay, well, I am at the bottom of these, and I'm also sorry for your loss, Stump Rat. And that must have been a really tough time for you, and definitely seeing this movie can just really brighten up anybody's day. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, it's a good
Mhm.
pill for that kind of thing.
Yes, yes.
Very much so.
And Pleasant Valley says, "Good movies and music absolutely get me through hard times." Yes, 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 yes. They do. I mean, uh, long story, but yes. All right, so guys, do you have your copies ready? I have mine.
I do, thanks to the wonders of modern technology.
Yes, and I also have a way for us to see. Let me see if I can get the right layout for us
Yeah, I'm
because
trying to think. Well, I mean, I'll have to have it muted, or I'll have to be muted. So presumably you want to hear me chuckling. So
okay.
I guess I'll
Um,
have to mute the film.
Okay. Just to let everybody know, on screen there will be a guide for your visual guide. There will be subtitles at the bottom in order for you to see where we are in the movie. You'll just match up and you'll be able to see like some of the outline of what's going on. Um, and the reason, of course, that we're not showing it in its completion and its totality is because, of course, that would be a copyright infringement in which YouTube would not like to have to deal with legally. So um, we have that, and also what else? What else? What else? Oh, I won't be able to see your messages. So I do have an auxiliary computer over here that I can take a look at every once in a while, but I can't guarantee that I'll see everything because this is such a funny movie, and this is really um, incredible. So I may be just stuck, but I will try my hardest to keep an eye out there. Otherwise, than that, I have a timer here that we will be able to follow. I'll have it right behind here. I might be too small for you to see the timer at every glance, but if you do, just maybe we can keep. Uh, I can okay. I can find out. Let me just see. Okay, so we got the timer. Um, we are going to. What else did I wanted to say? Oh, Yes, definitely stick around for the end, guys. I wanted to share some updates with you guys and share some links um, with you guys, some things that I'm doing, and uh, just amazing stuff that's going on. So let me just double check. Lance said that he would be right back. He had to step away for a second, so we're just waiting for him to return. Um, yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna have a few sips of my Zevia ginger ale.
Sorry, just dashed to the bathroom there. I'm back.
Hmm, got to do that, right? Let's see. All right.
I think I've got a spider bite on my foot because I've just noticed part of my foot's like swollen. So
Oh no, is it really bad?
no, it's fine. It's nothing serious. But I just thought, oh, that looks a bit bigger than normal. What's going on there? So it's probably, or it could be a mosquito because it's suddenly got very hot in the UK. So everything that can have a nibble at you is having a nibble.
Oh, okay, okay. That got me frightened because some spiders you do need to get hospitalization.
Well, ours are all pretty benign over here. Although I
Mhm.
don't know if that's what's caused it. I'm not really sure. But
Is there a bullseye mark?
no, I've already got.
Really?
Now we're getting into a whole medical
Are you okay?
I'm
Do we
fine.
need
No
to
problem.
send for
No, I
medical
mentioned it.
help?
No, I mentioned it. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's all good. It's all good. Sure,
All right,
it's just
guys.
normal.
We're about ready to start the timer. It's so funny. As soon as I pulled out the timer,
Oh,
about to do the countdown, and you're like, "I'll be right back."
like
And I was
grandfather.
like, "Oh my goodness, what do I do now?" Okay.
Oh, sorry. No.
All right, so guys, I'm going to do the countdown. Um, And Lee says, it's good to see Sigourney Weaver and the late Alan Rickman in the film as a great parody to science fiction films. Yes, yes, yes. And one thing I did love is Sigourney Weaver really enjoying and playing this like character that's supposed to be kind of ditzy but also like reveling in it and actually like playing the part like a like in a 70s bombshell. And it was just sort of wild to see her play that kind of part. I mean, she has incredible range. um
She kept that wig, that
y-
blonde wig. That's one of her
yes,
favorite wigs, apparently. Uh,
she looks so good in it and it worked so well for her. And I had never seen her in blonde hair like that. And so it was kind of strange to like, wow, like, and she was like in her 50s when she was doing that. So she looked great. I was like, wow, you look fantastic. Um, and Pleasant Valley Vicar says, we used to have mosquitoes, but haven't seen one in years. Oh, well, that's good. And Joseph the Gay says, Lance, you should call emergency services.
so
Um,
that's a quote from a movie. That is-
oh, It Crowd
no,
reference.
that's
Okay.
a TV show. The IT crowd. It's yeah.
And Terrence House Guy is here. Hello, says hi to all, and hope you are doing well. We're about to get into this movie. I've got the oh, I've got the timer. Wait a minute. I got the timer. I'm about to do the countdown. All right. So I'm gonna do the countdown from 5 to 1. And where I would have said 0, that's when we press the button. So
Oh, let me get my film ready. Hold on. Okay,
ready?
it's just opening. Uh, Yeah, I'm on the logo. The guy sitting in the moon.
Oh, I think that's not well, we're
Do you want me to? Shall I start it dead on?
I think so. I'm not sure because I think we have that same opening logo as well.
Yeah, you should have the DreamWorks logo at the front.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
if so, then before that,
Okay. Yeah.
okay. All
Yeah.
right. So you ready?
Yeah. On three.
No,
No.
I'm counting from 5 to
Oh.
1, and right after 1, that's when you press. Oh, so everybody's reminding me that I need to do the banner. Thank you guys. You guys are great. Thank you, Keith E, and thank you, Joseph Begay, too, for reminding me about the banner. Let's get this done. This is what I should have been doing while you were away. Oh man. All right. I think we're save. Galaxy Quest 1999. Yes.
Oh, I'm just turning the sound down on mine. Okay, so when you're ready.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play.
Okay, now I'm on the logo.
Gosh, stop it. Guys, stop it. We're cancel.
What?
Stop. Yes.
What?
False
What?
alarm.
Oh,
False alarm, everybody.
why we stopped?
Um,
Oh, I can hear yours. Yours is playing.
okay, mine should not be playing. It's
Okay.
here. We're gonna get rid of the sound.
All right. Yeah, because the
Um,
sound was playing.
okay.
All right.
Um,
Right. Put
we're
mine back.
gonna start over again. Sorry about that, everybody.
Take 2.
Yes, take 2. Just make sure to.
Game on.
I hate when this happens. Okay. Try it again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press play.
Okay.
Okay,
DreamWorks logo is coming up.
perfect.
So I don't know if mine will be. Yeah, I think we're on the same. I think I might be a beat ahead of you maybe.
Ahead.
So I don't know how much you want us to talk during this.
A lot. You can talk as much as you want.
Okay, hang on. I can hear it. Should we be able to hear it?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Let me stop it. Let me stop it.
No, just mute it, Retro. You haven't played it for long enough to
Yes.
get us
Got it.
right.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Not now.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Panic there.
I'll tell you what's great. The version I've got has got subtitles embedded as well. So
Oh, good.
even though I've got it muted, I've got the yeah, because we cut straight into a sort of episode of the original show, which is great, and everybody's kind of like acting their socks off in that style, and you've got the whole thing with the bridge shuddering and everybody looks younger, and they've all got like
Yeah,
he's got a mullet. Jason's got a mullet, and
I love it. This is the show that I wanted to see. I wanted to see this.
yeah,
But it's with Paramount, and they're not really good with their IPs. They really know how to handle them.
yeah. This whole thing with the convention at the front is great, you know, because if you've ever been to a Star Trek convention,
Mhm.
it's pretty similar to this. And there's always people that have got like really superb costumes, and then there's others that have, you know, kind of made the best effort they can, but which is still great.
Yeah. And some
But it,
people go all out for their
but it's
costumes.
but it's funny. I have heard actors talking about the merits of doing conventions, and I've even been with a couple like to help them out or whatever as their PA kind of thing. So everyone's always like moaning about. Some people really love doing them, and some people don't. It's either one or the other.
Yeah.
There's no
Well, I
middle.
mean, for a
middle.
lot of these actors, sometimes it's a little extra money, you know?
Oh, it's the money's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's usually a flat fee for them being there for a certain number of hours, and I think sometimes they can make extra on top of that.
Yeah,
But
and signings and stuff like that, they could make a lot of money from that.
but I love this backstage chatter between them all. Where you kind of see like what they're like now and who they are
Yeah.
behind the clip we've just seen. It's so clever. It's really quick to establish the characters. You get to know them all so quickly. It's really good writing.
Yeah. I think it was excellently set up here, yeah.
It's never really established though why Alexander Dane is in his makeup, but I don't think it would work if he wasn't.
Yeah. I think he would have done it for the fans. I mean, even though he's like he doesn't like doing it, it's beneath him. He still finds it to be a show, you know.
I have to imbue the character, darling. I must be at one. Oh yeah, because he's trying to get out, trying to run away, isn't he?
She's like, "Oh no, you guys work that out between yourselves. I gotta get on stage. They're calling my name.
Yeah.
You go, girl." She's fantastic.
Yeah, Sigourney Weaver had a lot of input on this character, and because originally this was a Harold Ramis movie.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if you know that. And then when it switched gears, Harold Ramis didn't want our man here on the left in the film. He refused to cast him, but the producers wanted him.
Oh, Tim Allen?
Tim Allen, thank you. I always forget Tim Allen's name because I never watched Home Improvement.
Avenged.
He's so British when he comes out. It's great. He kind of does his bit, and he's sort of very much British thespian. But,
And she rubs his back just to soothe him because he's such a child.
Sigourney Weaver and Alan Rickman were really good friends in real life.
Oh yeah.
I think as a result of this movie, they might have met before this, but as a result of this movie,
I don't think anybody has said. I think everybody loves Sigourney Weaver.
You never heard a bad story about Alan
No.
Rickman in the industry. You never heard a bad word said about him ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tim Allen was a big fan of hers.
Right.
He had her sign stuff for him.
Yeah, because it was her idea that her character should, be blonde and have large assets. I'm remembering this is a child-friendly channel, so. But that was very much Sigourney's input that the character should look like that.
Well, it makes sense when you look at shows like Battlestar Galactica, and that was done in the 80s. They just had this kind of like, sexy girl character, and then also like there's a bit of a horror in there too. So it's like, he's so mean.
Yeah, and Alan was up for Bicentennial Man.
Really?
He was actually offered the role of that at the same time as this, and he had to choose one or the other before, and then it went to Robin Williams after he chose this. He made the right choice, I think.
Yeah, I don't see him doing that, but
no, me neither.
I mean, Robin just killed that role.
But yeah, when Parasot replaced Harold Ramis, Weaver had to basically kind of almost fight to get back in the room with it, because he wasn't going to cast her, because he didn't want to cast actors that had been in a major established science fiction IP. He wanted actors that hadn't been in major science fiction IPs, but Weaver, convinced him. I mean, she's an incredibly versatile actress anyway, so.
She's looking at them like, what the heck is going on with Thermians?
Yeah, this is the their eyes are it's because for the actors to kind of play them like this the whole time, take after take, it's quite intense. They've got to really fix their faces, and their facial expressions are very predetermined and very rigid almost, and that requires a lot of concentration to do that.
Yeah, so good. But I bet it was fun.
Yeah. Oh no, I imagine this shoot was a lot of fun. I love the way you've got all the ladies dressed up as her. A little fan club,
Yeah.
And you can tell that they've had history in the past. These two.
Yeah.
I love that bit.
And these are like the not Klingons.
Yeah, they're not Klingons. Hey, look, they remind me of the there was another race in Star Trek, the ones with the really sort of big, huge hair pieces, but it was very rigid. They were kind of space pirates. They were in more than one episode, but I've forgotten their name. Someone in chat will remember. They remind me of them a bit.
Well, yeah, I love this scene here. It really is sort of this come to Jesus moment with like, yeah, I've been acting like a jerk. Doesn't stop him from not continuing acting like a jerk, but it's like self-realization. They said that really happened to William Shatner.
Oh, that he was in the bathroom and he overheard people talking about him.
Yeah, that's
I think he's like really chilled in his last few years. I think he's come down to earth a bit, no pun intended, because there were so many horror stories about him. But in the last 10 years, you hear a lot of kind of really nice stories about him,
Mm-hmm.
So that's nice. That
I don't know. He's like pushing people out of the way.
Yeah, he's acting and of course Justin Long and all his friends were there, and they were so enamored with him, and then he was just really dismissive of them, and they cast the geekiest bunch of people they could as Justin's mates.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Those are my people. I come from the planet Nerd.
I like the fact that Gwen and Alexander are in sort of relatively modest apartments, with...
And he's like, yeah.
And he's got one on top of the hill overlooking LA. Remember the lady that came on my channel? You were there for Beat Street. I did a phone call with her and her husband, and they were in their house, and it was exactly like this above LA, one of these on poles and big balcony overlooking the city. I thought, that view can't get old unless there's one of those fires around.
That's got to be tough, like looking at who you used to be and that person being like larger than life, like the way you wish you could still be.
I think one of the
but also like knowing you can never come back.
Yeah, one of the things this show does really well is signpost the real harsh realities of what it's like to be a
Oh, look at him!
celebrity.
Oh God!
Yeah, he's not got his clothes on.
Ah! Oh man!
He's so hungover. He thinks this is a gig that he's supposed to do, isn't it? A booking that he's had where he's supposed to turn up at someone's house and be the captain for half an hour or something. The Clutar Nebula. People are being systematically slaughtered. Oh, so good. This actor is so good. I
Yes.
sought out other things that he'd done after this, and he'd in fact been in loads of things that I'd seen, and I just hadn't recognized him because of the way he does the faces and
Oh yeah.
real chameleon.
And he's supposed to have gone to Justin Long's house, or to Justin Long's group to do something with them, but
Right, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
and instead he. Oh gosh, it's so hilarious.
Yeah, as he's bent over. It's the greatest honor we could ever achieve in our lifetimes. And they're all looking for is it a sock or something for him? They're all like looking around.
Rainn Wilson looks so different. He's so young, man.
Yeah, because the guy on the right, in the car, he was in oh my god, what's that film called with the two policemen? He plays one of the policemen in the car. Where you got the character McLovin with the false ID. He's one of the cops, isn't he? Is that the same actor? Am I getting him mixed up?
Seth Rogen and somebody else. I don't think it was him though. I could be wrong. I don't know. Fangor Beast.
That's bugging me now. I'm gonna have to check. Yeah, Rainn Wilson.
That was him.
And do you know what? He was in The Office, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was in The Office.
Yeah, The American Office. No, I'm getting him mixed up with somebody else.
Oh, I know who the other person was. It was
Yeah.
I can't remember his name though.
They should definitely
Saturday Night Live guy.
That's the one. Yeah, they should definitely be in a movie playing brothers.
Oh, that's interesting.
So now he's kind of hungover. I think I'm a few seconds ahead of you. I'm going to do the quick.
Oh, well, let me just check it because I need to match up.
No, it's all right. I'll match up with you. Don't worry. All I have to do is like hit the pause for a little, and then I just. Here we go. Yeah, good.
Yeah, I'm a little bit ahead. Just gonna.
No, I'm where you're at now. It's all good. So here he's stumbling around because he's actually hung over from the transportation thing, the system, which causes momentary disorientation. But he he thinks that's all part of his hangover, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh, I love this. The aliens here. I love this whole design, everything.
Yeah, the Saris's ship looks great.
Oh, it's just fantastic. I love it.
And I like all the colors and
yeah,
the greens, and it's very, very Star Trek, which is cool. Although this show definitely does more than a few nods to Lost in Space as well.
He's just making up stuff.
Yeah.
You didn't pay attention to the script, did you?
slow it down to Mark 2. Yeah, the makeup for Saris is
it's fantastic.
great. Is that Rick? Is it Rick Baker that did it?
Yeah, Rick Baker. No, is it? No.
Isn't Rick Baker the main Star Trek guy? He pioneered a lot of the makeup effects on Next Gen, and
I think this was Steve Winston's, if I'm not mistaken.
oh, from Stan Winston's.
Sam Winston.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sam Winston. Yeah. Did I say Steve? Oh gosh.
Oh well, I was thinking you must be talking about his son or something.
Yes, thank you.
I love the way
Together we'll make it work.
that should take care of Lobster Head, and then you see people running around in the corridors, and they do that funny walk all the time.
Yeah. He's like, one that works. It's like, no touchy.
Yeah, the communicator thing. He keeps calling them the kids as well. So.
Yeah. And they're clearly like in their 30s and 40s. I love when he discovers that it's all real.
Yeah. Where's my limo? This whole transportation sequence is really clever. It's quite inventive. I really liked it. And again, I saw this on a massive screen, so all the visual, spectacle stuff was very effective. It like seals him up like Jello.
That is so beautiful. Not the, I could see the issues, but it's still good. Still good. It works. Yes.
Yeah, you don't get to see that every day.
It's like, whoa.
Whoa! That's like me on a roller coaster, by the way. That's
yeah. No, I don't mess with them.
You're not a massive roller coaster fan.
No, we don't do.
We don't do. Okay.
What
about dark rides like the ghost house and stuff?
That's fun.
Take it from us. We've been all over the universe.
Hammer. What a saving.
By grandfather Hammer. What a saving.
Oh my god. It's like, what a savings.
And they've only got, when they cut the balloons, there's like 5 balloons. It's not like even a proper, kids get more than that when they.
I know, look at that. That's really pathetic.
Yeah.
Poor guy. He's just wanting to be noticed by his idol.
I've never seen a girl that cute in a nerdy clan back in the day. Now it's changed. Everything's changed now, which is good. It's much better mix of population at Comic-Cons and all of that stuff. Used to be all guys.
They all have one of those.
Oh yeah, it got switched.
I love these guys.
Anti-derivative Jill is a big roller coaster fan, apparently.
You want me back?
Yeah.
He's so invigorated too. He's like, "Yeah, we're 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 gonna have some fun."
Yeah, because it's because he's found a purpose, isn't it? It's kind of
Yeah.
like it's what's missing for him. And yeah, but Alexander's had enough. He's like, that's it, I'm off.
Termite.
I wonder if there's actually been a Galaxy Quest convention.
They're like, "A job?"
Hmm.
They were like, "What? A job? Let me at him."
Tony Shelob's like, I think we should have taken the gig. Oh yeah, and then this is where Guy tags on. Sam Rockwell nearly didn't do this film, you know.
Oh, he's fantastic in it.
Yeah, because he wanted to just do serious roles. He didn't want to get labeled as the comedy guy.
Oh, because he could easily do it.
Yeah, but it's good that he did do it because this really got him noticed. This film. Oh yeah, cool. She's a hologram. That's right.
They're like petrified. I love the way they let you sit with this for a minute.
Yeah, I love that. I love it when Tony Shelob just like then arrives and he's like, "What's their problem? I don't know.
Yeah,
Right, let's go." So good.
they're like, "Oh, what the heck is this? They're gonna get us."
Yeah, the aliens look great.
Oh, they're fantastic.
They still look good, I think,
Yeah,
because this is quite early CGI.
yeah. Well, they were actually practical. Yeah, the actual Thermians in their actual shape,
Oh,
and then
really?
yeah, and then they'd use CGI to morph them and everything, but
Um,
during
yeah,
that
I
process.
suspect the arms are probably maybe some bits of the arms, maybe, or a bit of a mix.
No, they made full molds for those guys. They did a full body creation for the Thermians.
I love it. This is what's wrong with
He
him?
could
I don't
barely
know.
walk.
That was so good. He just like, let's go.
Oh, you might be a few seconds behind us.
Well, at one point, I'm trying to match up. Anyway, it's all right. It's all good.
I love the way they're like they single out each one and they play this like ethereal music.
Yeah,
Like, "Ah, this is wow,
yeah.
wow,
Everybody's in
wow,
awe of each
these people
character.
are sacred to us." Young Laredo.
How you've grown.
Guy. Historical documents.
Yeah, video cassettes. Yeah, I like the fact that their society basically got saved by their TV show.
Yeah.
It
That's why
taught
I
them.
wanted to see the TV show. I was like, We need that TV show." But as
Mm.
long as somebody is very faithful to this movie, as far as, like, getting it right, 'cause I know it I think one of the key things about creativity really is about, like, sticking with the rules and
Yeah,
then, like, doing magic and the craziest stuff within those rules. That's where brilliance lies?
yeah. Don't break the rules of the universe you create. That's very, very important with good
Yeah,
writing.
yeah.
Love this whole reveal of the ship.
No,
It's
it's
great.
wonderful, and with the music, and they did such a great job with, like, matching sort of like the Star Trek m
I could have
music
got
as well too.
I could have got a die-cast model of this for like 9.99, and I didn't grab it, and I should have done at the time.
Oh,
Uh, the beryllium spear. Have you seen the deleted scenes for this?
I'm not sure if I have or it's
There's a
finished.
there's a whole scene where Alexander Dane gets taken to his quarters, and his bed is basically like a piece of metal because it's all designed to do with the culture of his
Oh,
people.
yeah, no, I didn't see that.
And Alan Rickman says, "Where's the toilet?" And there's because they never show the toilets on sci-fi, so I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Opens a door and there's this weird pod thing with tentacles coming out of it, and
Ew.
the guy says we had to elaborate a bit on the design because it was missing from the historical. We couldn't find any reference to your toilets in the historical documents. I thought that was such a good scene. It's such a shame
Yeah.
they cut it out, but yeah, it's on the DVD original release, I think.
Yeah. It is like throwing gasoline at a flame.
Yeah, like his face is like Jason's just like in his element.
Yeah. He's just a big fan. They're like, well."
Take up your positions on the bridge.
Historic event. Oh, man.
Oh yeah, some of the crew have requested to be present, like nearly all of them, as many as can be fitted on the bridge. No pressure. This is really like that scene in Wrath of Khan, isn't it? Where is it Wrath of, I forget which one. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, Kirstie Alley takes the helm, doesn't she? And takes them out or something, if I remember rightly.
Oh my god, it's been a long time since I've seen, Wrath of Khan. I need to take another look at it. I always get hung up every time I look at it, when after, um, w after a certain point.
Oh, okay. You'll have to tell me the story behind that another time.
Oh, this is so pretty. Look at him, he's like, "Yeah, I think I got this." And they're like, "Yeah, this is wonderful." And he's starting to feel himself, right? Feel like he's a commander.
Yeah.
I love that.
I
Uh-oh,
like it. When the ship's
uh,
going out, it's like I
oh
remember,
boy.
remember this got such a huge laugh in the cinema.
They're like, Just turn it, just a little, just a little.
This his faces are like they're all kind of like leaning like it's
Yeah,
gonna
I guess it's gonna help.
guys trying to
That looks really good, actually, for
great visual effects.
1999. Looks great. Ooh, made it through. It's like, yep, yep. Oh yeah, that's right. They're clapping like this. I love the Thermians. They're great. Look at that.
You
That
know,
is so
they
cool.
they base their movement on the Thunderbirds puppets or well Jerry Anderson's
Oh
shows.
really? Wow.
Yeah, and they all had to go to a special class to practice that walk and everything.
Mhm.
I would have loved to have, been a fly on the wall at that. That would have been great to watch.
Ew.
Yeah, the food.
Look at them. They gave him steak and a baked potato. Oh,
Funnily enough, I had a steak tonight.
it was like he's like ah.
Yeah.
They're like, what? I'm sorry. You deserve to know.
Obliterating all matter in the universe would definitely be. Oh yeah, this is when they put the tape on, isn't it?
They're like, oh snap.
Hmm.
Robin Sachs killed that role. I mean,
Yeah.
he was fantastic. They're like, look at her face. Look what he's saying. She's like, how do we get out of this mess? I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, everyone now is like, now they're all taking it seriously. Like they just want to get out of here. Jason, that's a rat. There's nothing to think about. Yeah,
Guy is like flipping out.
and yeah, I'm crewman number 6. I'm expendable. It's like he's the red shirt, basically. um. Uh, oh man, got hay fever. Terrible.
Ew.
Yeah, he was married to Sian Phillips, who played the Reverend Mother in David Lynch's Dune.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just a misunderstanding. It's
Yikes.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh, cool
Cream.
gesture thing.
The red thingy, moving towards the red thingy. Ah!
Yeah, I think with the green thingy. Boom.
Ah, that chip is so oh, I love it so much.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, one thing they knew how to, like, show you the devastation of each hit.
Yeah.
Oh, the music right then when it turned around, it was like, "Sheew." I love that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the music's by David Newman. It's a really good score. Sort of imbues, you know, the sci-fi kind of epic, but also the bombastic kind of silliness of that you require for a show like that. Because he did the score for the new West Side Story remake, you know.
Interesting.
And arranged the songs. I love these scenes with in the engine room, you know, when they cut to the
Oh,
engine
yeah,
room.
yeah, yeah.
And,
It's
and
like,
he
they're saying that,
yeah.
like
And I love the way he's kind of like all bonded with his crew, and there's like group hug, everyone, all that stuff. So that's coming up later. Yeah, I remember that sound. That sounds bad.
this was such a cool addition, the little mines, very
Yeah,
nice, the minefield.
yeah, and uh, it's good setup for later.
Yeah, yeah, you have
Uh,
to have these set up.
Setup and payoff. You're right. Stan Winston was the lead makeup
Oh,
artist on
excellent,
this.
excellent.
Yeah,
Oh, let me see what's going on here. Uh, Giratana is here. Hello, Giratana's Rising Renegades, formerly Avengers Rising. Says, hello, Reginald girl. How are things? It's going very well. Watching one of my favorite movies here. Oh, that ship is so cool. I love that ship. And Henty Derivative Jill says, right now they're still only actors, but they do become the crew for real eventually. Yes. Oh, what a great insight. Yes, they do. They become the real crew.
yeah. The visual effects were done by Industrial Light and Magic
Oh, yeah. Okay.
for the main ship.
And
This
that
is
makes
this is such a great shot where when the ship is like drifting, spinning out of control with all the
sense.
kind of trails coming out behind it, and
I'll have to start just fix him up.
yeah, when
Hey.
Tommy's screaming like a girl, isn't he? Because um, he carries him off and he's kicking with his legs. Uh, kind of like a spoilt child actor sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this is not what they signed up for.
No, indeed. Yeah, everything's sort of like in the upper 100 percentages when it comes to the damage on the ship.
I love this part. She's gonna go off on them. Yeah, he rode that ship too hard. It is. He broke it.
You broke the bloody ship, Jason. You broke the bloody ship. Because Alan Rickman's got the best line in this movie. I think it's coming.
I love it. She's so
coming up
great.
the end of this scene, I think, right? Oh yeah, Sigourney.
Yeah, I think you're definitely a few seconds behind us.
No, I'm
No.
literally.
I'm the one who's fast. Hold on.
You're about, honestly, you're about one line of dialogue ahead of me. So
Hold on, let me check.
But we're almost there.
Um,
The problem is, if I skip ahead, it's so delicate.
No, don't.
So delicate, I'll probably end up being like 7 minutes ahead of you.
No, don't.
Yeah, but we're on the same scene. It's just we're back to yeah, I'm on this conversation now.
Yes, no, I'm like matched to the.
Yeah.
Oh look! Oh, you see their expression when she said Gilligan's Island.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
yeah, and all their faces light up, and they all get
Woo!
people. Oh. Yeah. I like this. Is really sad when Sigourney talks out, and you're talking of deception, lies. Yes, we've encountered this with Saris, and it's not something known to them because they're all like good people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like, if any of you could, ha 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 ha. Yeah. And the way Gwen looks at them.
He's so cute.
Yeah. The way he's saying all that stuff, he doesn't really know what he's saying.
Yeah, no, and nobody knows what he said.
Yeah.
Aww.
Right, group hug. Yeah, group hug.
Yeah, one of those actors I remember from a movie called, I can't say the name of the movie actually.
The little guy in that scene almost looks like Martin Short.
No, yeah, that's a person I remember, but he's not in that movie. He's in a movie
that you can't say the title of.
Well, okay, everybody, if you have kids nearby, close their ears because I'm going to say the name of the movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The name of the movie is called Orgasmo.
Oh yeah.
It's by the same people who did who does South Park, the South Park boys.
The scene we just missed with, where he's grabbed Thar's hammer and all that. That's where the extended scene of the going to his quarters and showing him the toilet would have been. But yeah, we missed the scene where Alexander Dane's like, "Where are you going? To see if this place has got a pub." That's such a good line.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, he did that earlier.
Yeah, no, I know, we missed I mean, I missed commenting on it, but it's I would just always remember that line. It
Oh,
feels
yeah.
like,
Great line.
Alan Rickman may well have even tweaked it. I love when they're going down to the planet. He's kinda like eating hummus or something, and everybody
Yeah.
else is he's just, like, really, um yeah, I think, Tony Shalhoub said, he sort of based his performance on him he decided he's kind of semi-stoned all the time. So,
Oh.
he's so chilled out that he's sort of, yeah, whatever, he's kind of plays him like that. So nothing really phases him anymore because that's how he's dealt with fame.
Got
Um,
it.
yeah, guy's freaking out. Crew, I'm just crew number 6. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Huh.
Oh my goodness.
Are we there yet? Now, isn't this?
Mhm.
I think the location that they actually used for this wasn't it pretty close to the Star Trek rocks? Those.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I think.
It's a really nice location. I mean, great for filming something like this.
Yeah. I mean, it might be that they went somewhere else, but let me see if I can. Oh, this is in Goblin Valley State Park,
Mhm.
so I don't know if that's the same. No, that's in. So this is in Utah. I think those Star Trek rocks are still in California, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, yeah, it's in California.
Yeah, and these rock formations are called hoodoos. There you go. You're learning it all here on the Retro Nerd
Oh,
Girl
it's
channel.
wonderful.
Don't say you don't get an education. So yeah, so those rocks are they're real rock formations. The production company had to upgrade the road to asphalt in order to get the vehicles to this location to film here.
It's really interesting because each one of them has a job to do,
Yeah,
and so they're trying to do their jobs. They haven't actually done it even in the show capacity for years.
yeah. It's just Alexander Dane's like taking the opportunity to have it all out with him, about the
Yeah,
various issues they have on set and things.
beryllium spheres.
Yeah,
He found it.
there they are. The guy can just like sense something's wrong.
Yeah. It's like, "Oh, this is not something's too quiet." Ooh.
I think there's a bit of a matte painting in the background in one of these shots. Oh yeah, and you've got these little guys.
Oh, their face, they're so cute when they're not
Yeah, when they're not being
yeah.
cannibal like.
He's like, they're only like 3 years old. They were animated very well. Oh, no.
Yeah,
Did you guys ever watch the show?
yeah. Mm,
They probably didn't, because a lot of times actors don't like watching
no,
the shows.
no, they don't. Yeah, Judi Dench, I think, has never watched a movie that she's been in.
It's like, "Let's get out of here before one of those things kills Scott."
Yeah. I think she says that another time. in the movie as well, if I remember rightly. They're devising a plan from an
I
episode.
know.
Uh,
Oh Lord.
Guy's kind of like he's still trying to like. I think occasionally he thinks they might actually be filming, and he's just not in on it.
Yeah.
Sort of plays it like that, which is quite fun.
Nobody was watching. I love that he said that.
Sam Rockwell's checking her out.
I know.
Oh, he's doing his like on the show, and he's getting up and he's limping, and then he's lost his gun.
Shut up.
It's a great location. I'm surprised we haven't seen it in more movies. It's so distinctive.
Yeah. You just don't want to film it where, I mean, this is one of the most iconic scenes.
Yeah. All these things. Oh, yeah.
Oh no, he punched him. Oh no. I felt bad for them falling off that thing.
Yeah. Last one to fall off. And then Alexander Dane it's always about you, isn't it? Shouting out the window.
They think he's a child. Oh. Ew. Ew.
Oh, this thing is awesome.
Ah, such a great scene.
It reminds me of one of those creatures from Invaders from Mars. You remember the potato head things? The
Invaders from Mars.
yeah, the canon remake. I thought you were a big
Oh,
fan of it.
yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's a bit of a stretch, but
Ah,
I
they
can
look
see why.
similar.
They had, like, the 2 legs and they were weird.
This is when they're gonna test it on him.
Corrignac.
That's perfectly safe.
Just like, "Hold, please."
Theoretically, it's possible. And he does this jump thing. Yeah, it does look. It's pretty similar to one of those things. That creature. Yeah, he doesn't want to commit to using the console, does he? So we designed it using the historical documents. Uh-oh.
I love the way he's like, "Woo." He gets excited.
Grognak, Grognak. Gary in the chat said Space Hunter was filmed in this location. Do you know what? I was just thinking this looks a lot like where Space Hunter was shot.
Oh, I like that movie.
I do as well. I really love it. This thing. It's like a creature from The Thing.
Yeah.
What was that? I hear some squealing. No. It's all everything nothing to see here. Oh, the guy's standing there, and it exploded. It just says that so much, man. When Weaver's got that bit of like flesh hanging off of her receiver thing. So well done. Everybody covered in goop.
This is so good, cool. I
Yeah.
remember seeing this and I'm like, how are you going to beat that thing?
Sam Rockwell's got one of his funniest lines, and I did wonder if he improvised it or if it was actually in the script. It's coming up in just a sec. This scene was originally much longer with the rock monster. Because there's a
it's like I'm the only one that saw that thing.
yeah. I'm not Guy. Yeah, he starts freaking out.
Oh yeah.
Go for the eyes. It doesn't got the eyes. This is a line coming up now. Can you form some sort of rudimentary lathe? I've dropped that line in like I think about 4 times when I've been improvising in an actors group. I've dropped that line into a scene, and when people recognise it, it always cracks them up.
Look around you.
Oh, poor Fred. Now, this is quite a nice moment because actually you can tell that this is part of the backstory of their friendship. They've had a conversation like this before, but in a different context, where he probably gave up on himself and he told him not to, and it's them repeating that moment in life. And then the female alien comes in and makes all the difference.
He's got a new reason to.
Yeah.
Oh boy. He's in great shape, by the way. He went to the gym for this one.
See, you managed to get your shirt off. Yeah.
And that welcome back is a double meaning there.
Yeah. That's one of the things that's really clever about this film is it's got some really good sort of underlayers if you watch, and a lot of that stuff you don't pick up on the first time you watch it, but when you've seen it as many times as I have, you really see all of that stuff with the actors, and all of their characters have got layers, and they all convey stuff that's not in the script that has happened in the past in some of their dialogue here and there. Really good performances all around.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful. So their planet has been everyone's dead. So they've been trying to get those beryllium spheres.
Yeah.
He's new and improved with an eye patch.
The guy just like faints.
Yeah.
I love that the commander is so certain of Jason's abilities
Oh, yes.
that he's, now you're going to be in trouble. Such good makeup.
Oh, it's so good.
I like the sort of the henchmen as well. The soldiers they
Oh,
look good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love that his wings come up.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm guessing the actor probably had a button where he did that himself, probably.
They could easily do it with a remote control.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, this is heartbreaking, this
Yeah.
scene. Yeah.
I want to see that show so badly.
Well, you got the movie version.
No, I want to see the actual show. I'm greedy.
Commander Taggart. And is it that actor's voice doing Saris as well, or is he just
They may
actually
have augmented it maybe a little, but
did they do?
it's him doing it. I don't
I mean, yeah, it's definitely him in the costume. Just wondered if they did a James Earl Jones on him, because it's not easy speaking under all that makeup.
Oh, probably ADR.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He probably
Yeah.
because I mean, he is a proper actor, so he probably
Yeah,
did ADR
definitely, yeah. Definitely ADR.
because the guy who played Vader, he was from up north of England, so had a really strong accent and
Mm.
just didn't. It just
David
sound,
Prowse, yeah. Mhm.
yeah, it didn't sound right. And he wasn't an actor; he was a keep fit instructor. He'd not really done any acting, so that was the biggest role he ever had, really, playing Vader. Oh, this scene, man, this is
I know.
so heartbreaking.
Yeah. He's doing a great job acting this out
I
too.
know.
It really makes you um feel his, pain at this moment.
Yeah, when he says it's all fake, and he still plays it with the alien
Mm, yeah,
sort of ticks and everything. So, I mean, he should have been up for an Oscar for this, really, like best supporting actor, because that's a really
really.
difficult role.
Yeah.
It's sci-fi and it's comedy, so
Yeah.
they never get nominated,
No,
but
they never get it. He did a fantastic, yeah, you're right.
definitely deserved it in my book for sure.
Ooh, what
Yeah,
a jerk. He's like he's like, "Let the air in a bit for our friends."
Yeah, he voiced one of the main characters on Mass Effect, the
Mass Effect.
the game. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I keep thinking, where have I heard his voice? And then, yeah, that's on that.
And pretty interesting character too. Uh, you what? I also like the fact that they keep referring back to the different episodes.
Yeah.
Or that
Mhm.
you murdered us.
Do you know the original cut of this
Yeah.
that they submitted for a rating got an R, got an R rating.
What was so R-rated about this?
I think you know that maybe for some of the, I guess I don't know actually. I mean, the scenes that cut might have been some of the ones that were on the thing, but yeah, originally it got an R rating, but I don't know why. Maybe it was just maybe the humor was too adult or something. But they re-edited it and made a lot of cuts, so it was family friendly basically. It's a great shot when they get sucked out into space. It's really well done.
He's so cute.
Sorry, the door's a little sticky.
He's like, "I'm gonna get one of our boys with some WD-40."
Yeah, if you were a skateboarder, you always had a can of WD-40 in the house for your ball bearings in the wheels. So that's the first time I understood what a can of WD-40 was. This is quite the show is very clever at switching tone really quickly, but
Mm.
it does it effortlessly, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Just and it takes that couple beats to like, okay, recognize something. The music tone changes, actors act. And we get that moment of maybe a musical tone, to help us.
Yeah, I like these guns as well. They're kind of
Oh,
cool.
yeah, they're cool.
Made
Kinda
them.
remind me of the, guns in, The Fifth Element.
Yeah, yeah, very much
Yeah,
so actually.
those are some cool guns.
And I think actually now I'm looking at them in HD, they look
Mm,
like weapons that have been taken off another film and redressed
mm,
with
that's could totally possible.
yeah, the casings and stuff look like they've been put on the top of another. Well, I mean, they may well have done them from scratch, but I think a lot of stuff gets recycled because I mean, otherwise you'd have a warehouse full of alien laser guns from about 2,000 different shows and movies. Mind you, that'd be such a cool place to visit, though, wouldn't it?
Oh, this is my favorite part when they call upon the nerds to
Yeah,
help them. Yes! The
I knew it was
fans!
real. I knew it
Yeah!
was real.
It's like he's like, "Okay, let me first let you know that I'm not crazy. I know that the show is not real." And he says, "No, it's real." And he's like, "Yes, I knew
And he's got if you look
it."
at the I've paused this scene before to look at all
Mm,
the things around his
yeah.
room, and they've got all this cool little memorabilia that they've made from the show just for this scene. I mean, there's some other
That's so
sci-fi.
cool.
There are some other things, but on the wall, he's got like the full schematic layouts on his bedroom wall. If you look,
Yeah, I see it, yeah.
yeah,
Of the
and
ship?
yeah, I really like Justin Long as an actor, actually.
Oh,
Just
yeah, yeah.
generally. And
He's so good in this
he's
too.
got a nice energy. I suspect he's probably a very pleasant person. Haven't met him sadly, so I can't really say one way or the other. But seems like a really nice guy.
I love the way he says his name. He's like, "Brandon." He's like,
Yeah,
unsure and scared.
yeah. It's like, and now he's talking to him, and it's all like, yeah, it's all of that. Yeah, so, And it's like, it's real. It's real. I knew it. I knew it.
He's like, oh my goodness, I have to do this by myself, but now he's got some help.
Yeah. Yeah. Queelik comes to the rescue. I like the way that he uses things from Alexander Dane's character and his character's culture that actually turn out to be quite useful, like, you know, hiding and camouflaging himself.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Stuff like that. Those old boxy computer terminals.
Look at Guy doing his thing.
Yeah.
I love this movie.
Yeah. That's quite cool as well, because that kind of sets him up for the role he gets at the end of the film.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Well, let me check to see. Oh, Douglas Burton is here. Douglas A. Burton.
I
Hi.
was going to tell you that, but I didn't want to interrupt.
Joseph Begay says, I remember those days of building AMT models of Star Trek ships and hanging them from my ceiling. Oh my gosh, that sounds so cool.
Remind me.
And Douglas said that he did the same thing too.
Remind me to tell you about the Star Trek live role-playing game I ran one time, a couple of times.
I love that. He's like, find them.
I like
love that guy.
I like that shot of that space creature. You just missed it, and it's kind of it's done in that old style of animation from one of the episodes where they're trying to.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's like the space octopus. It's really cool. Yeah. When they go through the ship, they've got to go through all these things that are taken directly from episodes that the characters actually had to go through and navigate, which is really clever. You know, why is this here? What purpose has it got? You know, there's no purpose other than it was in the show.
Yeah. Oh, Moonbeam is here. Hi, Moonbeam. I didn't see you come in.
The Omega-13.
Was really done really well. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, not enough time to do anything of importance. I love the little shootout. I love the little shootout they have there.
Oh yeah, it's great.
I wish there'd been more of those. I'm a glorified extra.
Gabby asked him, "Are you stoned?" She's like, "Oh, this poor kid." He kind of gives him like, "Oh my god, you're."
Yeah, if we chant.
Oh no. The chompers? She's like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. She originally said the F word.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you see that moment, I love the way she's, like, losing it.
Right. Yeah, no useful this is like, that computer game, Manic Miner, if you remember that when it first came out. One of the
She's
first
like,
kind of
"This episode was badly written." Ooh. Ah!
Now, how do you think they did this sequence? Do you think that those are CGI, those
Yeah, it's all
things?
CGI.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because if it was practical, they'd have to somehow speed up those shots and
She's like, "Whoever wrote this episode should die!"
yeah, then there's like a wall of fire at the end as well, just to make it even more complicated.
Oh, boy. They're like, "Oh, boy." They were playing cards and smoking cigars.
Yeah, I don't think putting the rock monster inside their ship though is probably a very wise idea.
Guy is like, "What is happening here?"
Oh yeah, this is funny. Then like the tentacle comes up or something. Oh, that's not right. That's not right.
He's like, "What a woman."
That might be one of the reasons maybe, that originally it got an R, I don't know. Maybe
Oh,
that scene was longer.
the rock
Oh,
monster.
goes out into space. Yeah, Joseph, that's not right.
He's like, "I can't even get any lover at all."
Yeah,
Like, mm,
Commander Taggart has saved us, and it's just
oh,
not fair.
no. Such a sad moment.
Yeah, I think he's the only character that we meet on the good guys' side who actually doesn't make it till the end, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, and all of the Thermians on their planet there, they were all
Yeah,
dead.
well, I mean, yeah, but they die off screen, so uh,
Oh, this is so good.
it's really well done.
Yeah.
Because it's funny.
Oh,
I remember feeling sad when I was watching it,
yeah, yeah.
thinking, "Wow, this film is really toying with my emotions." You know, one minute you're just in stitches laughing, and then the next minute they've got real pathos that they've hit you with
Mhm,
out of nowhere.
mhm.
It's very clever.
And
Not many.
even though he hates saying that, it meant something to this individual.
Yeah. Yes, and so he makes it hit the performance of his life effectively when he says it.
Ooh, yeah, yeah.
Because he knows it's the one that will have the most meaning. And then we get Rickman upset face. The blue button. I thought it'd be more complicated than that.
I don't know how many times I had to, like, do chores and I'm, like, right in the middle of something.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of kids related to that.
Yeah, it's like, chores? No, not right now.
Yeah, I'd always be like recreating stuff I'd seen in movies in my bedroom, like reenacting all the scenes with the figures that I had available, whatever I had available, you know.
Oh, I love this ship so much. I can't stress that enough.
It always stops at one on the show. Yeah, that's why it didn't stop when it should have done. I like the way each of the aliens has got a slightly different hairstyle.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They're all individuals.
Yeah, right. He's like his makeup's almost falling off, and
Yeah,
yeah, the Thermians have got it from here.
and they're, like, starting to, like, actually
Yeah,
do exactly how they were doing it on the show. That it all is coming back to them.
yeah, yeah, that's good.
They could have, like, hung out with these aliens, like, for, like, 5 movies that have been like, "Okay, tell me more about these guys,
Yeah, actually, they could have had a spin-off movie.
please." I want somebody to do something with those aliens.
I definitely would have gone to have watched. I'm sure a lot of people would have seen it. I mean,
Yeah,
this movie was begging for a sequel, but it 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 so easily could have been a poor effort if the wrong people had written it, or they'd only got some of the cast back, but not the
yeah.
rest. And but I think a spin-off movie with the aliens would have been really good.
Oh, yeah, just I wanna know about their entire world, everything.
You could have actually done a prequel movie with
Hmm,
them discovering the historical documents, and it could have ended with Jason coming on board their or them turning up and finding Jason at the convention. That would have been the
inter
ending of the film.
interesting, yeah.
Because you could have then seen them doing the whole thing where they're changing their society because of the historical documents. That would have been a goldmine of comedy and pathos.
Mm.
Um, you know, yeah, I think it would have been. It would only work if you had all those same actors as the aliens, though, and of course they'd be a lot older now. Um,
Oh, for the aliens?
yeah,
Oh, you mean for the Thermians? Okay, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Thermians, yeah, Thermians, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all sort of set on the Thermians' home planet and stuff like that.
Oh.
Uh,
Joseph says, "We'll always have Alan Rickman's great films to remember him
Oh,
by." Yes,
yeah.
he is so good.
Yeah, I met an actress who worked with him on a film called Truly, Madly, Deeply, and I remember saying the first thing that came out of my mouth when I shook her hand was, "You've no idea how much I miss Alan Rickman," and she gave me the biggest hug.
Aw,
Really shook my hand.
this is my saddest the saddest part of the movie was when the ship blows up. I
But
was like, "Aw,
it's
man."
the bad guy ship.
I know, but I love that ship. I thought it was so cool. I was like, "No, not that ship." But still, I was still happy that these guys won.
Oh, yeah, no.
And Mathazar is fine. Oh my
Matt,
god.
he's got a crutch and he's limping.
They're like,
I like the way he's, you know, s now saying it was all just a clever deception that he played on Saris. It was like a trick, you know?
Oh, I always love when he does that.
Yeah.
So great.
Yeah, this line gives me chills.
Oh, I'm getting a little verklempt.
Take us into the black hole.
Woo!
Another great visual effect there.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. Industrial Light and Magic. They wanted to do the visual effects for this film because they wanted to have a contender in the Oscars against Stuart Little.
Oh, really?
That was the front runner for best visual effects, and I don't know which one won actually. Let me check to see. Oh yeah, now we
Love
have
this part.
the first twist of our
He's like,
Fred.
it's really Cyrus.
Yeah.
And he shoots everybody.
Oh yeah, didn't get an Oscar. Not even a nomination for visual effects, which is a shame. This whole scene, by the way, reminded me of the ending of Blake 7, which if you've seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about.
I think so. Blake 7, I have to.
It's a BBC.
No, I know what it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what it is. I have to. I saw many episodes, and I'm not sure if I saw the last one.
Well, the last episode, basically everybody dies, and it was this.
I know, but I just don't. I'm not sure if I saw it.
It's a very similar scene to this. I mean, obviously without the amazing visual effects and whatnot, but
That was a big spoiler, Lance. What about somebody who didn't see that?
what everybody had seen it. It's from like the 70s or whenever, 80s.
Oh, he gets a chance to do it over.
Almost everyone dies. Yeah.
You go, he did it.
Yeah, Matasar. Never give up, never surrender.
And I'm so glad he was the one to do that.
Yeah, and that's all.
Because, yeah, it's sort of like handing off the baton, like, you guys can take care of yourself now. Aw. Sure. Close him a kiss. Aw. He's like, "Oh." I love their response. So
Yeah.
cute. I love it. He's like, "Yes, I'm captain."
Oh, we had that. Missed that parents' line when they went. Well, at least he's out. Oh, no, it's coming up here, isn't it? At
Yeah,
least he's outside. Yeah, that's this scene. I thought it was earlier. I know.
When William says, "Initiate the omega-13."
It's like my mum and dad in the morning, both reading their papers every day. Remember that?
So cool. All the kids are outside with
Yeah.
their Roman candles. I like they're helping, they're helping.
Yeah. And it's almost takes his head off when it comes in.
I'm surprised nobody got killed from this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure about this ending. I guess maybe this is the one thing in the movie that I think it probably didn't need it, if I'm honest. Because,
Well,
if a spaceship actually came and crashed into a science fiction convention and destroyed half the building and destroyed about 200 cars in the parking lot, you're not really going to be able to pass that off as some kind of stunt flag for the convention. It's
yeah, but
so
everybody would probably, like, applaud. They'd
Oh,
be
I
like,
mean, I'm sure.
"Yeah!"
Well, yeah, I mean, until they go outside to see if their car's no longer there.
I don't like, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I felt this. I mean, it was fine. It works, but it
Yeah,
it did feel a bit.
overdone. But
Yeah,
I think they didn't need to have it like this because there's no
uh,
other.
I think I think it would have been better to have just ended with the new show being filmed,
Mm,
and actually we had a scene with them on set filming, and then you kind of cut to the actual new credits.
oh, I
Um,
kinda love this part
I
right
mean,
here
this
where they're
sequence, this sequence is fine. It's fine,
yeah,
but I
I kinda
just
love it, like, they're
yeah, give him a big hand. He's British. I love that. He's British.
yeah, yeah, they just say he's British.
He's British. Because there's always a British guy in
Yeah,
every show like this now.
and Cyrus comes out and he
Yeah.
rolls.
And everybody's like really impressed with the makeup of the alien because it looks so good.
Yeah. They're like, "Oh, yeah, that was really cool. He just incinerated a man."
Yeah.
Yay!
It's a Quincy Taggart, no less. Uh,
So
he
cute.
got to do his dramatic role and all of that as well.
And he's like, "Eek." I love it.
I like the way the fans react to them
Yeah.
kissing, like told you they were going to get together. It's that kind of thing, isn't it?
Oh, that's so sweet. I love it. That he has, like, a new appreciation for the fans
Yeah,
and
I
his
mean
coworkers, his team, his crew, actually. It's real.
that bit of this is good.
Yeah.
It's just that you're kind of when we talked about breaking rules of reality, I feel like driving the spaceship through the car lot.
Mhm.
If there was a sequel to this film, they'd all be in jail and being questioned, and
Well, yeah,
um,
yeah.
I mean that's not what you'd
I
make it
mean, I
realistic, but
kinda think that the whole movie is
yeah.
breaks reality, I
Well,
mean,
yeah. And then
look at him, look at him, look at him.
the journey continues.
I love it. I love how everybody's in their roles and they're just like
Yeah.
Aw.
Da, 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 da.
Aw.
Yeah. And then Jane Doe. Yeah, that's clever. Coming up. Yeah.
So cool.
Oh,
And,
so
oh, this ship,
his
when it
his
takes off,
character
is fantastic.
his character name Rock Ingersoll, and that's like named after you remember the Ingersoll console
Oh,
game?
I didn't know anything, no.
Yeah, Ingersoll was like came out around the same time as Atari, and they were like the poor man's Atari. If you couldn't afford an Atari, you'd get an Ingersoll. Um, ah,
Wow, awesome. What an awesome
so
movie. So, yeah, so good, so satisfying. It's just got all of the things that you need for a fantastic adventure story comedy with even a little bit of drama. Oh, just love it.
I
Love it.
think above all, it's just superbly entertaining. I mean, there's never a minute
Yeah,
in this
yeah,
film when you're bored. You're either
never.
laughing or you're engaged emotionally, whether it's you're feeling sad or happy. This film takes you through the whole gamut of that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Although the premise might be sort of a load of hokey nonsense, it actually just works so well, and it's so relatable to anyone who's ever either
Yes.
loved a sci-fi show, been to a sci-fi convention. So it's so accessible
Mhm.
to a huge demographic of the cinema-going audience. That's why it was so successful.
Yes. I mean, I agree with everything you just said. Moonbeam says the parent says, "Okay, have fun." And Kimberly says, "Brace for impact." Yes. And Douglas says, "Best entrance ever." Yeah, that's the perfect way if you want to make an entrance to a sci-fi convention. Just blast your way in there. And Joseph Begay says the dangers of being a vendor at a ship suddenly crashing into something. Yes, and I think this was about doing something ridiculously big that you would, if you were gonna do something like that, you do it in this movie.
Mm,
And Douglas says insurance will take care of it.
yeah.
Oh
Not
my
I'm not sure all those people would go for that, but, yeah,
goodness.
it's fine. I mean, I suppose that I was kind of thinking, yeah, why wouldn't I give this movie a 10? I
Mhm.
guess
Okay, if you wanted to take
that's why, but
off points for that, I love that scene because it still informs us more character development and change
I think they
for
could
the
have
character.
done the whole same,
You
them
wanted it
turning
differently.
what I would have done is I would have had them turning up at I would have done a 1 year later on screen, had them
Hmm,
all being introduced onto stage,
okay.
and then, and having a guy applauding them, and then introducing the new and we've got the new characters with us here, and then and let's see the opening titles of the new show, and we cut to that, and then you're into that, and then we're into the end. I don't think we needed that last kind of Saris.
I kinda I like your idea. Um, I do like that. I do like that. I could have improved it a little bit, without having to save them a couple of million right there. Having a crash
Yeah,
into a building and cause all of that damage, but,
I mean it's fine. I'm sure they just wanted
a
you
big
know,
scene,
yeah.
a big climactic ending, and they got it. Moonbeam says they would totally applaud and then get back to the car. Fan, "Well, now how am I supposed to get home?" Yes. Sorry about that.
Let me dash to the bathroom real quick, if I may.
Oh, of course, yes. And, Joseph Gay says, "Always remember Kevin Hall from The Kids in the Hall." Oh, yes, yes. Um, let's see. Um, let's see what else I got. I have updates for you guys. Oh, Mark Mark D with a C is here. Hi, how are you? Says, "Hail, everyone. This is one of my favorite Star Trek movies." Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. And, Douglas says, "And fan, yes." And says, "Galaxy Quest makes fun of a fandom with nothing but love for the fandom." Yes, yes, there's still a feeling of love and criticism, and also like, "Oh, yeah, we all do this weird thing," kind of like a language going on. It speaks our language. And the movie says Alan Rickman will be missed. Absolutely. What a fantastic
Oh,
um, actor.
he is missed every day.
Yes. And Kimberly says, "I'm impressed." And Douglas says, "Unlike today where there's so much contempt for fandom." Yeah, yeah, it really is. And it speaks of like uh, softer times for fandoms. I would say softer. There's so much that we have access to now that we didn't have access to back then, but also the drawback is that the fandoms get to be blamed for things that they're not really responsible for. And Joseph Gay says Kevin McDonald from Kids in the Hall appearing as the announcer at the end was a big surprise to me. It was fantastic, and sort of like it was like a comic relief, but he didn't really do a whole lot. But it was um, just him being there was put a smile on your face. Um, and Kimberly says, correction, whoever wrote these scripts should be vaporized to dust. And Mark says, was was watching it with my wife, and she said, um, "Who has plans for spaceships?" She laughed pretty hard when I pulled out.
Yeah,
1701D schematics from my shelf. Aw.
that wasn't a first date conversation before they were married. Gets hidden on the shelf
Yes,
until.
he says she's still with me. That's so sweet. Um,
Love that.
and Joseph says, I still have the published blueprints of the NCZ 1701 from back in the day. Awesome.
I had the Klingon
People.
D7 ones for a
Oh,
while, but I think I sold them to somebody.
what?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well,
I had
sometimes
a lot of Star Trek paraphernalia that I got rid of at one point. Just because, I was moving and it
Mhm.
I just remember that. Yeah, anyway, but yeah. So I had a whole load of bits and bobs, including an alarm clock that used to wake me up that was a teleporter pad in the morning. That was quite
That
funny.
sounds cool. And Keithy says, just think what Disney could do with this franchise. I don't want to think. They've been terrible with their franchises lately. And Mark D with the C says, Douglas, it was, and she liked the movie. Oh, she did. Oh, great. It's
Well,
so,
I
it's
can
hard.
I can tell you what's happening with it in terms of it going forward. There is a TV series coming.
For
What?
for what?
What? Uh,
A TV
so
series for what?
I'm gonna say it again and chat. Watch Retro's reaction with joy. There is a TV series of Galaxy Quest coming.
What is the show? Is it about? It
Uh,
depends on the show because I would get excited.
it's being well, it's in the
Is it of
early,
the
early.
original show that they were talking about, or is
Well,
it a new?
I'm privy to one of the concepts. Whether they've still carried that on or not, I don't know. I can tell you that it's in development with Paramount Studios.
Okay.
Um, so um, Alan went public about it after Alan Rickman passed away because he said they were really close to greenlighting a TV series in a really new and creative way because there was lots of talk about a sequel for a movie, and some people wanted to do it, some people didn't. And there were some people that were worried it was just going to end up being a rubbish sequel. I completely get that.
Mhm.
I
It's hard
heard,
to follow up something like this.
yeah, I heard that the plan back in 2016, and I don't know if that's carried through to 2023 because the Simon Pegg is the person who's working on it with them now.
Mm.
But the plan was they were going to do it like this. You were going to have actual episodes of the show that were going to be like about half an hour,
Okay.
and they were going to be paired up with a parallel episode of the making of that show
Oh, okay.
behind the scenes with the characters and all the things that kind of went on and how the script got changed and with people vying for extra lines. I think that would have been absolutely brilliant. And I think if that's what they go for,
I think
it'll
so. That one's
be
been fun.
fantastic because,
Yeah.
and they did that with another show. And that may well be where they got the idea. In the UK, it was a drama comedy series. It was called Echo Beach, and Echo Beach was the name of what was supposed to be this serious drama show, and it was originally called something else.
Mhm.
And I'll have to Google it because I can't remember but they showed them one after the other. So you got the first show initially, which was about the production team coming together to make this show, which ultimately became Echo Beach. And then here we go. Let me have a look. And because Jason Donovan was in it, yeah, it was 12 episodes. It was linked. The show was called Moving Wallpaper, which was set in the fictional production offices of Echo Beach. And Echo Beach was shown immediately after Moving Wallpaper. And the idea was that it allowed Moving Wallpaper to set up various gags that were then funny, because you see how, like, there's an extra in the show who keeps vying to get extra lines so that she gets a proper acting role. And it's funny, throughout those 12 episodes, she gradually manipulates her way into getting a bigger and bigger part in the show. So you see her as a background extra in like episode 1. By episode 4, she's got a line or two. You know, by episode 12, she's set up as the new big mystery character for season 2. So they were going to do a similar thing to that, where you would see the production episode
That sounds cool.
and then you would see the actual episode that they were shooting of Galaxy Quest. I think that would be amazing.
Yeah, that sounds actually pretty cool. Let me just read some more of these the chat comments here. Lord Todd says yes. So it's great to see you, Lord Todd. How are you? And Gary's also here. Says Ramen Stacks actually appeared in Star Trek, a Voyager episode. Yes, he was in that, and the other Babylon 5. He was in that too.
Yeah, he was Copland in Babylon 5, which is a favorite show of mine.
And then he was also in Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV show. And we're saying hi. Hello. And Laura Tot says the actors are too old now to do another. Too bad. Yeah, they're getting up there, and the ones who are alive, but also it would have to. Yeah, I can't imagine them doing it.
They'd have to make that part of the gag, like the first episode.
Oh, okay.
Would all be about how it took ages for them all to negotiate their contracts.
That could be okay.
You'd probably have a backstory about Alexander Dane not being able to return to the show because he passed away. So the first show is going to be dedicated about him, and they're going to find an honourable way to kill him, you know, on screen, so they can honour him off screen. That could have all been done really well. Alan Rickman would have loved that. But yeah.
Well, Lance, you have a question from Douglas A. Burton. It says, Lance, have you seen the new huge Enterprise 1701A model that's coming out by Tommy?
Danger, danger, Will Robinson, hide credit card, red alert, raise the pencil, raise the pencil. I don't think I should Google that. I think it's going to hurt me. So, how big is this thing?
And Kimberly asks, so what are you doing right now, Roger? Are we doing a watch party with Lorena Creole? Not today. Lorena is spending time with family. Her sister's in town, and they're having a blast. If you've been following her social media, she's been posting pictures and stuff. So it's so awesome. But we are going to reconvene the following week to watch Back to the Future. That's going to be amazing. So, and William Blake Hall is here. Hello, says I'm up for a Galaxy Quest show, but anyone who ever saw Star Trek Voyager, I would be also up for a Captain Proton show. I don't know what Captain Proton is. Okay. Mark D with a C says that he knows that. Hail, the Captain Proton clips were great in Voyager. I'm gonna have to do a little snooping around. And let's see. And Latoya T is also here. Hi, so good to see you.
Hey.
And He's so sweet. Keithy, thank you. It says, like and subscribe. Retro only needs 950 subscribers to get to 9,000 subscribers.
I just saw that, and actually, I mean, I hadn't even looked at what your subs were at for a long time. That's great because I remember when you hit 7K. That
Mhm.
wasn't that long ago, was it?
No, not too long ago, and I'm just enjoying the journey.
That's good.
I'm having fun. And just because I'm just curious, what do people think of the Star Trek episodes that incorporated? Um, I believe that's supposed to be CGI
Yeah,
for
CG.
a lot of the
Yeah,
exterior and computer screen shots. Thought it was nice to see my favorite ship from the other angles. I have not been watching Star Trek. Just sort of lost my love for it, if you will. But
I'm,
maybe
I'm
one day I'll tap back in.
I'm guessing that Joseph is referring to either the CGI that's been added to the older series that's been re-released,
Really? Oh.
or he could be referring to the period when CGI started to be used a lot in Star Trek, which basically started towards the end of Next Gen
Mhm.
and Deep Space Nine.
Yeah,
From the get
I
from the
didn't
get
mind.
go. The one thing I liked about it was that it did enable them to do some pretty spectacular big battles in Deep Space Nine, which I'd always wanted to see in Star Trek, and boy, did they really go for it with the Dominion War. So I didn't mind the fact that it allowed them to do more things, and nice angles were good. But I do you can't beat models and real sets.
Mm, yeah. I think he says Lance's big second year anniversary party is Sunday. So that's tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, it was supposed to be last Sunday originally, but I
Mhm.
had to cancel it when Britain, very surprisingly, the UK got into the Euro final. Um, so we were in the Euro final in Germany, and I had said I would watch the Euro final with somebody, but I didn't even realise it was going to be on that day. So
Mm.
yeah, I'm such a casual football fan. But yeah, so it's now tomorrow between 3 and 6. So I might be doing some kind of quiz. I don't really know yet. I'm sort of, you know,
Yeah, I'm not sure what that time is for me, but let me know.
it's
I also definitely want to get to some more of these. I can't believe that we lost another talented actress, Sharon Doherty. Yes, it's very, very sad. And she had to go through quite a bit of suffering too
yeah.
before the whole thing. Um, and everyone who loves Star Trek has to watch Picard season 3. Yeah, I promised myself I was gonna get back into Star Trek again, and maybe one day, maybe this year will be the year. I'll get back into it.
I saw it. I saw Picard season 3. Yeah,
And William Blake Hall says we lost Bob Newhart too. Oh my goodness.
yeah.
Oh, we're losing them all. Well, before we go, I wanted to just give you guys some updates. So tomorrow, for sure, I'm gonna try my very hardest to make your show, um,
If you
Lance.
can, great. That'd be lovely. It's kind of a laissez-faire thing. I'll just send the link out the
If
whole
somebody could just do the math for me and tell me what time your
way.
time is to my time.
What time is it there now?
It's 10 minutes to 5 p.m.
10 minutes to 5 p.m. Okay, so I'll work that out now.
What is it? Midnight over?
No. It's 10 to 11 here, so it's 10
Oh,
10 10:50.
okay.
So um, so it'd be 7 hours. So you said it was 10 past 5 there. Did you say
No,
10?
no, 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 no. 10 minutes to.
10 minutes to 5. It would be. I think it would be. Yeah, be your morning. I think it'd be your 10 to 10.
Like 10 a.m.?
Yeah, I think be about 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. Keith's saying 9. He's probably right.
Okay.
9 a.m.
So you're gonna make me get up at 9
I'm
a.m.
not going to make you get. I mean, we're on from three until 6. You can pop in any time,
Okay, let
even
me
if
just
you
put
come in
that
for
in
3
there
minutes.
in my schedule. There we go.
It's fine. So don't
I was just
feel.
kidding, and I
No,
don't have
no,
to.
but
I'll probably be up. I haven't slept in like 5 days. I'm just so
I know, I know you've got church to go to first thing Sunday morning, and all of that. Living out,
and
living out in the Midwest,
in space.
in space.
And
Midwest space.
yes, in space. And okay, so we're going to be doing that. So guys, if you're around and early in the morning, hang out over at Lance's 2-year anniversary stream. I'm going to be visiting. Um, then if you guys have, oh, I got to make sure you guys know about my music channel because
Oh,
it is popping off. The music is insane.
I didn't know you had a music channel.
I've got a music channel.
Oh God,
I've got a
just to
music.
show how long it's been since I've been on.
Oh yeah. And in the next couple of days, I'm actually going to be posting every day.
Oh,
Well, maybe for the next like month, because I have so much music now, and like over
are you singing on it?
100 songs. No, no, no. Hold on a second. Let me just write this down. Okay. All right. Okay. So there's the channel. Um, and I put together. I had a new song. Um, Douglas says, Retro, you're in space, go into hypersleep for a bit. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm so jazzed when I get really excited. I just want to stay up and like be creative. It's just so crazy.
Well,
And
that's all good.
yeah, yeah, but it's not good, not good to stay up all day and all night. But
No, tell me about it.
uh, Yes, and also thank you again, Keith, for working out the math for me on that. I really appreciate it. And so I left a link in the chat for anybody who wants to visit the music channel. It's a lot of fun over there, and I'll be posting music every single day throughout the rest of July and even August. There's a lot of music coming. It's all dance music, and just like some of the best music I've ever like heard because it's my kind of music. So, and the lyrics, they're just like insane. I'm like, yes, this is awesome. So yeah. Anyway, um, there. Besides that, also do look out for some new videos that I'm going to be doing. Basically, going to be doing deep dives on cinema, like basically getting some of the content that we have from these larger shows that are like 5 or 6 hours long and and having smaller videos where people can like enjoy that content like with Douglas last week we did he did like a not last week but was it the week after before then
Mm.
he did like a really cool little breakdown for Indiana Jones and um, I kind of wanted to like take that and make a video out of just that. And so that's what I did. So you'll be seeing little clips of things like that are like 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 3 minutes, or something like that. So look out for that stuff as well. Um, let's see what else. Of course, next Tuesday I've got Gargoyles Week 20. And that's going to be a lot of fun. It's the um, second to the last episode that we're going to be doing. So, not episode, but week that we'll be doing it. So, that's going to be really cool. On the 30th, I'm going to have a nice um, event with Mama Bear Art Doll, and we're going to have some fun talking about just like our wrap up thoughts on the show in general, all 3 seasons, and that will be kind of a cool thing to have Mama Bear doll live with us. And what else? That's it. Oh, okay. So the next watch party is going to be Young Sherlock Holmes, 1985.
Oh God, I could tell you so much about that film, man.
Well, let me know if you can. You're welcome to come back if you would like.
I saw
Um,
that with my very first girlfriend, but if it's next Saturday, I'm afraid
oh,
I'm at a rave. So
yes.
it's a very unwise decision to have me come on a live stream when I get back from that.
Okay. Oh, by the way, and I know you like dance music. The
I do
my
very much.
my music channel, dance music.
Yeah, I do.
Uh,
I'm surprised to hear. I'm not sure how we haven't had this conversation before.
oh, it's crazy. It's
You're a
crazy.
never-ending box of worms,
I know. Oh
Not
my God.
not in the literal sense, but
The song I released today is like one of my favorite earworms. I'm just like dancing to that song like all the time. It's called Beautiful Dancer, and it's so good. I'm like, ah! And there's some other ones that are coming up that are just insanely good. And a lot of the songs that I do are of a nature that is very pure and um, not about drama of any kind. It's really about like dancing, having fun, that kind of stuff. It's really the opposite to what the the songs that are out there, like heartbreak and I'm better than you. I'm wearing Adidas. You're and that's none of that stuff is in my songs. It's all like really cool stuff, and I've got almost about to have 100 of them. So it's just incredible.
did you
Yeah.
make these yourself?
Well, I'm using AI to make the music,
Oh, I
but
see.
I'm doing
Well, so yes, basically, it's just a tool. So you're you're
yeah, yeah,
the brush.
I'm doing the lyrics.
Oh my God.
I figured out a lot of, like, really cool hacks. It's just sick.
Oh
If
man,
I can really if I really do this good, I might do a class
what's
on
this?
having
What's this channel called?
it's called Exotic Requiem. There's a link
Wow,
for it in the chat.
it's all
So
right.
if you
I'll find it.
yeah, it's a
Exotic
there's
Requiem. What a great name.
thank you. And yeah, so just wanted to let you guys know about that. It's just one of the coolest things. But I haven't got my eyes off the prize as far as this channel and what we do here. So Young Sherlock Holmes is going to be next weekend. I love that movie, so I can't wait for our watch party there. The next week after that is Swamp Thing on the 3rd of August. Now, the day before that is actually my birthday, so that should be a fun weekend.
Well, wait. Let me get that in the diary. When's your birthday?
August 2nd.
Oh, that's a Leo. I think.
hmm
Yeah,
And
I've always got on really well with Leo. Oh,
yeah, yeah.
I'm going to see Octopussy that day. Can't you?
What? I love that movie. I
Me
love
too.
Octopus. It's just like one of my favorite Bond
It's my
films.
second favorite Roger Moore, I think.
Mm, yeah, I
Yeah.
love
Oh, what
Octopussy. My
a
favorite part is when she goes, "Oh, that's just my little Octopussy."
I wish it's a shame I can't take you, but I'm afraid the distance may present some issues there. But
Well, that's just fine. I do have a copy of myself some Octopussy. I love that movie. Um,
got the vinyl for that.
and then on the 10th, I'll be doing Red Sonja, guys, 1985. It is a really cool guilty pleasure of mine. Of course, Arnold is in the movie. It's something I usually share with my mom. So I wonder if I can get her on the show. That'd be awesome. Then on the 17th of August, which is about a month out, we're gonna be doing Wizard of Oz 1939. I know that
Ooh.
this is, Stunt Brat's one of that I believe it is her favorite, movie, and I can't wait for her to, I hope she's gonna be available for that because it's gonna be a
Oh, is
lot of
she gonna come on?
I don't think so. I don't think
Oh, just gonna
so.
be in the chat, like in the chat.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, okay.
And hopefully
That
she'll
would've
watch
been
along
so
with us.
so
But I
cool.
mean, yeah, yeah, of course, that would be but, yeah, I know that's her favorite, so we wanna have her, do something, a nice movie that she's gonna be in. And
Yeah.
Douglas A. Burton will be joining me for that, so that is gonna be so much fun. I love having him on the show, so, um, that is just letting everybody know all of the fun things that we have planned for this channel. So yes, it's just wonderful. I do love having these watch parties, and I do have a surprise for everybody at the end of this. This is going to be great, and I hope you will stick around for that. The closing video is going to be a lot of fun.
I've
Um,
just, listened to some of your music, and it's pretty damn cool, actually.
yes.
I'm gonna post, some of it in, the rave group on Facebook.
Yes! Yes! Yes, 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 yes.
But,
Okay, thank you. I'm like I'm like dancing to the music, and I'm like, why doesn't like thousands of people know this music?
well, I've subscribed, so I'm subscriber number 26, so I
Okay, great.
have
Oh,
a feeling the
wow.
subs I think the subs on this will go up
Ah,
pretty quick. I've
love
just
that.
gone over 3,500,
Oh, wow.
so, yeah, and it's the
Congratulations.
was trying to get to 4 for the 2-year anniversary, but even so, I'm still, pretty chuffed.
Yeah, that's you're doing really good. You're
And
doing really good.
my next interview will be number 69 or 68, I think, and I've got 2 this month, so I've got Neil Marshall, director of Dog Soldiers and The Descent, coming on, and Nikki Marshall is on the 22nd, so she's on Monday, I think,
Mhm.
Monday night, yeah.
Oh, and I did see the one of the last interviews that you had with, uh
Milana Jackson.
yes,
Oh my
fascinating,
god, that
fascinating.
interview was, like, so good.
Yeah, she is fascinating. I was
She
like,
was
"Wow."
she was I mean, her, personality really reminded me of you,
Oh,
actually.
really?
Yeah, and I said to her, I mean, because she was only supposed to come on for between an hour and 90 minutes, that's always the deal.
Mhm.
And, but she was on the show for nearly 2.5 hours.
Yes.
Um,
I was like,
and
"Wow, this is going on. I love it."
and then she stayed and talked to me for another hour after
Oh,
that.
that's so
So,
cool.
yeah, and I'm gonna be she's gonna be coming back with a couple of the cast from 668
Okay.
down the road when we'll do that to coincide with the film's availability so people can see it, of course.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
but
yeah.
one of the best guests I've ever had, and also one of the most just incredible human beings I've ever met. Really quite an incredible person.
I didn't
Um,
realize this is still on.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
she was fascinating and really sweet, and so that was a real treat to watch that, so keep
yeah,
up the great work. You're doing a fantastic job. Let me just read some of these here. I'm getting around quite a few
sorry.
messages here. It says Joseph Begay says, "Get some sleep, Regina girl." As Brett would say from Alien 1979, back to the old freezer Rinos. And let's see. And Moonbeam says, "I need a suspension capsule." And Moonbeam says the music is very techno. It's fun. Yes, and also, yeah, I've been just dancing to it, and I may have lost a few pounds just dancing to the music. It's just great. I love music. So healing. It's so healing. Um, and Kimberly says it was great seeing you guys. I wonder if I hope you're gonna oh, well, if you're gonna stick around for the last little bit, which is just the end video. And Keithy says, Retro, you need to make an intro for Lance. Oh,
Why do
well,
other
I
guests?
kind of do have an intro for Lance. Right?
No, that's a super chat. Thank you. That's not an intro.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see what we can do. I'll have to.
Do your other guests have an intro video?
I don't have any guest intros like other. I know some channels that do.
Yeah,
'Cause I do have quite a bit of videos already stacked up on my list of videos on the side that, and like to try to find them is like, okay, where is it? So
the
we'll see. We'll see what we can do.
I've just done a new intro for the Nielsen ratings, and it's got video footage of all my regular co-hosts and like,
Oh,
like a funny song about them all and stuff. So
oh,
yeah,
cool.
we've been stepping up the game on the channel and sort of lots more kind of polished stuff. So it's good. It's
That's
like, to match the guests, gotta keep the quality up.
Yeah, that's cool. And Moonbeam says the picture for the latest song looks like Chitara from Thundercats. Oh yeah, she does kind of look like that. Um,
Well, it's had
and
580 views already. That's pretty good.
oh wow,
That's
for
the one.
what? For which
The
one?
one I'm looking at is Beautiful Dancer, Exotic Requiem Music.
How many views?
580.
Wow!
Yeah, pretty cool,
It had only 9 this morning.
huh? Well, may have just posted it a couple of places while we've been talking.
Oh my
But,
god.
I mean, it was certainly, it was, when I first clicked on it, it was nearly 500, I think. So
Wow, that's all from today. Wow, wow, wow. That's insane. And Joseph Gay says, just throw this out. If you just to throw this out, if you like The Expanse, I recommend the anime series, The Legend of the Galactic Heroes, Die Nudis,
hmm.
Nueve Dies, or 2018. It's a good sci-fi space opera.
Can we,
Oh.
is that on Netflix, Joseph? Where can we see that?
Okay, recommend the anime series, The Legend of the Galactic Heroes. I'm gonna have to write this down because I don't think I'll remember from just
Um,
Legend.
there's a lot of sci-fi anime on
Uh,
Netflix, but unless
mm.
someone recommends you a show, it's like, you can't watch them all.
Oh, have you seen Scavenger's Reign?
Oh my god, it's amazing.
That's insanely good.
I think
And
it was me that recommended it to you, was it? Did I not? I'm
mm,
pretty sure
no,
no?
no. I actually learned about it from Robert Meyer Burnett about a
Oh,
year ago, and it was on Max back then. And so I guess they
right.
sold it to Netflix, and then it was like it's on Netflix now. Thank
Yeah,
you so much, Joseph Begay. I'm gonna look into that. Um,
yeah, I mean, I mean, it's nuts, but I loved the originality of it,
so good.
the whole organic technology thing.
Ah,
I really
yeah,
liked. Thought that was good.
really, really great ideas. Very powerful storytelling with
Yeah.
very, not a lot of dialogue, but it was just incredible. You just didn't know what was going to happen next. Lots of surprises. So good. And Mark D says, went to see Octopussy for my 14th birthday party. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool.
Yeah, that was the first Bond film I got to see unaccompanied by my parents, actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
I was old enough to go to the cinema on my own. Because
And
that came out the same year as Return of the Jedi, and
oh, okay.
that was the first Star Wars film that was the first movie I think I went to see unaccompanied, was Return of the Jedi, and the trailer for Octopussy was on Jedi, so we saw Jedi about 5 times. I kept seeing the trailer for Octopussy. Yeah.
Okay, and Moonbeam says I have a vid for Retro's birthday. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. And Bonzo Kilborn is here. Says the party is still going on. Yes, it's still going. I have one last surprise for you guys at the end. Because I made a promise I was going to do this, and it'll be a lot of fun for us. Let's
Okay.
see. And William is going to cut out, so I'll add your message to the closing. And
Thanks, William.
Bonzo says, "What the heck is Scavenger's Reign?" It's a animated series that is really actually a lot of. I wouldn't say it's fun. I would say it's got a lot of
Very
tension.
original.
It's very original, and just watch one episode and see if you like it. It's
Yeah.
a very intriguing story. And Joseph Begay says to you, Lance, don't know about Netflix, but it's on Crunchyroll. Oh, okay. Also available on Blu-ray. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Crunchyroll.
I had a crunchy roll for dinner last night because I had sushi. So I don't think that's what you meant, though.
No. All right, guys. So I think this is time. It's time to wrap things up. I had so much fun today. Galaxy Quest. Oh, just so much fun. Lance, it was so amazing having you join me today. And
Oh, well,
also,
thank you for having me.
yes. And are you going to stick around till the end so we can have a chat afterwards?
Yeah, I can chat
Okay,
for
so hang around. And also, guys, again, I treasure you so much, and I love these incredible parties that we have. They really feed my soul and make me happy. And I hope it makes you happy too. So, without further ado, guys, I will see you in the next one of these. Take care.
Retro Nerd Girl, you are clear for takeoff.
In the neon light she stands, retro girl with nerd comments. Memory lane she takes your hand to the past where good times land. Pixels glow and screens do hum. Hear the beat of retro drum. Geeks unite, oh here we come. Nerdy world where we're from. Retro logo leads the way. In the night to yesterday, all the nerds come out to play. She's the light, won't go away. Film and movies on rewind. Good old days in nerdy mind. Retro nerd girl you will find, guiding us all intertwined. Joystick games and cosmic fights, wondrous days and sleepless nights. With her everything feels right. Retro glow in neon lights. Retro logo leads the way. In the night to yesterday, all the nerds come out to play. She's the light, won't go away. Pixels glow and screens do hum. Hear the beat of retro drum. Geeks unite, oh here we come. Nerdy world where we're from. Retro days in nerdy mind. Retro nerd girl you will find, guiding us all intertwined. Joystick games and cosmic fights, wondrous days and sleepless nights. With her everything